everybody. How are you? Hope you guys are having a great Thursday evening. So, I was just watching Foodie through Chantal Gucci and also a little bit through Kiwi Kitten because they're live right now capturing Foodie. I was watching kind of like bits and pieces all through the day. Foodie isn't really doing much of anything, is she? She's just laying on her couch. I heard that she ate over 36 meatballs all in a row. People were keeping count. How in the world do you eat 35, 36 meatballs and not get sick? I don't know, but Foodie did it. She also had McDonald's and Chinese food and just stuffing herself stupid. It was just out of control. Yeah, again with the meatballs. Somebody must be paying her to eat those doggone meatballs. I swear. I know if I ate 35 meatballs, I'd be sick all night. Yeah, again, she was eating meatballs again. So I think it's time that we call Foodie's content for what it is. She's not doing content for social media. She's really not doing content for Kick or Twitch or YouTube. This is not social media content. This is basically her turning on a camera and advertising herself to the feeders. That's basically what it is. Just one long commercial advertisement for the feeders. Her basically saying, "Hi, I'm Foodie Beauty. I am a big woman. I can eat a lot of food. And call me, contact me, and get some stuff on Cameo or pay me through PayPal." It's all it is. It's her just, advertising herself for the feeders. It's feeder advertisement. She doesn't put any effort into her content. She doesn't care about her audience. She doesn't care what people are looking at. It's what she wants to do, which is nothing. She wants to eat and she wants to get paid for it. She comes online and she waits for someone to give her money so she can buy food, so she can get a free meal, and she's advertising herself to the feeders. That's all it is. And that's why it's so boring to the rest of us, because we are not feeders. We don't have the feeder fetish. We're not going to give her money for that stuff, but she's hoping that somebody will. I also heard an interesting tidbit that she was rather crabby tonight to a few people in her chat. I heard that she was crabby at Hex for not being there enough. And she was even kind of grumpy at Nina Bachelor, who is one of her high-paying clients that normally gives her money. I don't know exactly what happened there, but yeah, she was all kinds of grumpy at Nina. And that's a really bad decision, Chantal, getting grumpy at one of your high-paying feedies. And you're literally biting the hand that feeds you. Is that really a smart thing to do? So watching Chantal, I got the sense that, as we all know, the bulk of her money is not made off of YouTube or Twitch or Kick. I think we can all agree upon that. She doesn't make that much money on social media. She doesn't stay on that long. She's not doing interesting content. She's really relying on the people behind the scenes to pay her bills and pay her rent and buy her food. And she's moved herself into a place where she is way too reliant on those paying clients. She's so reliant that when they're not there, she's getting really, really grumpy. Really grumpy. Like, why aren't you here? You should be here every day. You should be giving me money every day. Just always reaching her big old hand into the sugar bowl. But yeah, getting grumpy at Nina, of all people. And Nina gives her a lot of money. So are you biting the hand that feeds you, Chantal? You are so entitled that you need those people there every day in order to eat, in order to make money. Again, bad decision. Even if you have clients behind the scenes, you should be making your money in front of the scenes just in case they're not there. But you've got your way of doing things, and obviously it's not good. And she loves to be in complete control. So yeah, I heard that she was being grumpy at people. She was doing very triggering content. And as long as she's doing the triggering content, I really don't want to react to it. I'll react to something if it's react worthy, but if it's just her eating and doing the feeding content and being boring and making herself ill, I really don't care for that. I'd rather show you guys something else that is slightly more entertaining. So we've got some Twitter peeps to go over. I've also picked a couple of clips. Two of them are rage streams, and the other one, well, she's confessing that she has an addiction to Coca-Cola. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but for those who haven't seen it, I'm bringing it back. So are y'all ready to get into the Twitter peeps? Because I'm ready. I am more than ready. Let's get into it. It's time for the Twitter peeps. So we got some Twitter peeps to go over, and there's someone that might be on the horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, there might be a new cow that's entered the pasture. I don't know. More research is needed. I'm going to have to do my homework on this person. They are on TikTok. They're younger than Foodie, and according to reports, they're a combination of Amber, Foodie, and Quirky Love Rosie. So imagine that combination. We might have a younger, newer cow entering the pasture, and I'm ready for it. I think it just needs to happen. Foodie needs some competition to get herself off the couch. Also, on some side news, Amberlyn Reed, she went from being monetized for a little while to being demonetized, all within a matter of a few hours. As I said before, LCU 70 videos featuring Amber have been taken off their channel. There was also a video made by Gemini that Keemstar was going to do something with Amber on Kick, but because she talked about it in a Discord, he is no longer going to do something with her on Kick. And Amber is someone that she does not know how to use OBS or StreamYard, nor is she willing to learn. So because she doesn't have a showrunner or someone to put things together for her, and all she does is show up and do stuff, she's not going to go on Kick. She could go on Kick herself, but she wants someone to do all the technical stuff, and she just sits back and makes the money. So she can't make money on YouTube, and she's not willing to learn about Kick. So Amber is essentially screwed. So we're going to get into the Twitter peeps, and I thought I'd just let you guys know about all that stuff before we get started. So on to the Twitter peeps. Oh, hold on a minute. Yikes. Hold on. I am not where I need to be. There we go. There we are. I got it. I fixed it. Okay, so for those of you that are on Twitter that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wow Girl Sarah. And for those of you not on Twitter, that's why I do the peeps. That way you guys can keep up with all the girl world stuff without actually having to be on the Bird app. So starting here, what do we got? Now, for all of you flower enthusiasts, why did it do that? I didn't go that far. For all of you people that you love your gardens, you love your flowers, here's a flower you should know about. Mama Africa Espresso is a unique florist rose created by Jan Speck in the Netherlands in 2005 and introduced to South Africa by Ludwig's Roses in 2009. Its unusual brown burgundy blooms last for weeks on the bush, while the plant itself is very healthy and vigorous. Due to the weather conditions, one petal can develop 2 different shades, making this flower even more special and unique. So all of you gardeners that you love beautiful roses, you want some pretty rose bushes for your gardens, here's a rose you might want to check out. Isn't that gorgeous? I thought you should see that. Massimo says the fur of the Arctic fox provides the best insulation of any mammal, and its thickness increases by 140% during winter. Apparently, they do not start to shiver until the temperature drops to 70 degrees Celsius or 94 degrees Fahrenheit. So look how pretty it is. That's a pretty fox, and it can keep rather warm. That's cool. Yog says foster kitten gets adopted by a gentle dog. Aw. See, even dogs and cats can be best friends. The dog's like, you're friend shaped. I think I'll keep you. Oh, they sleeping together. Yeesh. Back to Foodie. Ashley says she's live on Kick right now saying she can't go out because she has too much anxiety. This whole time she's had her hand on her back, like maybe it's bothering her. I'm starting to think she's worse off than anyone realizes. Oh, I'm sure she's much worse off. So remember how she was laughing at the footage from Chantal Gucci? Later on, she had a go at Chantal Gucci and basically shouted her out, saying, I can't go out in public because of that purple haired weirdo. First of all, how did you know what Chantal Gucci looks like? And secondly, Chantal, wasn't it you that said you were going to go out in public and you can film whoever you want? So, since you can film whoever you want, does that also mean that other people can film whatever they want too? I mean, turnabout is fair play. If you can treat the whole world like a recording studio, then when you go out into the world, if somebody has a camera, they should be allowed to film you too. So, on one hand, you were laughing about the footage, and then later on, you're feeling differently. So, like, how do you really feel, honestly, about being filmed? You know what I think? I think that the footage that Gucci took, where people can actually see the other side of the camera, that really, really bothered her. Seeing herself like that, unfiltered, I think it bothered her more than what she wants to admit. I think it bugged her that people saw her in the flesh. Duchess of Langley says feet splayed out, knees knocking inward, huge gap between her ankles, legs barely bent, her frame is utterly warped. This is staggering, not walking. Doc Remy LeBeau says, get your screenshots. 378 pounds, my butt. So here's Foodie, and she's about to walk across the floor. Huh. So there she goes walking. She's walking across the floor. Wow, that looks painful. She's trying to walk, but her legs are rubbing together like that. That looks really painful. Chantal, you need to go get some help. Like big time. London Rain says, oh, poop boy, your wife has bigger balls than you. Ugh. Yeah, that would be a wake up call for most of us. Not for Foodie, though. Not for her. This is all just advertisement for the feeders. Her walking across the floor, her walking back and forth across the room. This is all advertisement for the death fat feedies. That's why she's doing it. She's not doing anything. She's walking across the floor. And she's not 378 pounds. There's no way. We saw her at 378. Fondue Spiteful Beach says, Foodie Beauty, done watching this person eat herself to blank. Another day of excuses to do nothing but lay around, eat, rage, and complain. Just keep kidding, Chantal. Couchbound will soon be bedbound. So y'all want to see why I'm not reacting to her live streams? This is what you'd be seeing if I did. I mean, no. This is what you'd be looking at. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to see her eating. Nope, absolutely not. I've had an issue with food. I don't want to see this. Like, this is all advertisement for the feedies. This is not regular content. This is just like an hour-long advertisement for the work she does off YouTube or off Kick. Not down for that. She wants to do regular content, I'll react to that. Oh, here we go. Yep. So I'm not down for that at all. Nope. Okay, so remember we tell you there's another person that might be on the horizon? Well, here she is. Wonder Mom says, is Girl World even ready for a girl that levels up all of them together? Still young enough to be full of energy and small enough to still do more than sit and roll around on the sofa. Donna says, am I losing it? Or is this not Chantal, Amberlynn, and Rosie if they were all one person? This is actually wild. So I don't know who this person is. I haven't had time to do my research on this individual. That's why research is needed. I want to find out some stuff before I go checking them out and reacting to them on my channel. I want to know if they have any like mental issues, perhaps. I don't know the backstory. I need to know the backstory. But I'm all for anybody replacing Foodie. Like, we need a new cow. But let's see, like, let's listen to her.
My literal absolute art is like, he is literally my full on type, like from long blonde hair to, well, I like all guys with long hair. Like, I mean, like, I don't have a crush on all guys with long hair, but like, I don't really have like a race or gender preference boyfriend. Like, if however they want to identify, that's fine. But
for the record, I do like guys with long hair, so we got that in common.
me, I'm still a woman, and I still want to identify as a straight woman because I'm not LGBT or gay. I just support gay people, and I just accept if I have a partner that wants to be different. You know what I mean? So, but he isn't gay. He is 100% fucking straight. It's just like, thank the fuck of God. Thank the fuck of God. But I just had to make that a point that I don't care about like people's race or anything of those natures. Like, my first actual real first love was a black man. Okay, he was a black guy. So, anyways, where was I?
You know what? We're not even 2 minutes into this. She sounds like a lot. My goodness. I mean, it's like she's on hyper mode. I'm going to have to slow her down just to listen to her. She does sound, she's like she's mentally ill. I don't know, Sensei. Like I said, I don't even know this person's name. I just saw this on Twitter and I'm like, I've seen more than a few tweets, you know, about this person. I'm like, why is she getting so much interest? Why is she getting so much interest? But more research is needed. I don't want to jump into this without research. Here she is again. See, another tweet. I'll do. Her name is Timbers Perry 3. I'm going to do my research on her first. Okay. Frog Wizard says, holy crap, I can't believe Chantal seriously for this real said this about Jordy. So here's what Chantal said about Jordy, because she was having a go at different reactors. She had a bit of a go at Gucci and why Jordy? I don't know why she's having a go at Jordy. What'd she say about him?
I guess you're a blind idiot. No, you're just an idiot. I guess you're a blind idiot. No, you're just an idiot. I guess you're a blind.
Why is she having a go at Jordy? What did he do? He's just a reactor. Why are you having a go at Jordy? Are you bored? You're trying to get people mad at you? Kelly says, Foodie Beauty told her Beezers she'd be back within the hour. And now it's 3 hours later with no word from her. The Beezers are idiots. They keep paying her just to get treated like crap. So Chantal used to go live for what, 5 or 6 hours at a time? But today she went live for a little bit and then she got offline and then she came back on. So I've got a theory about that. Hey, Bugs. Here's my theory. Like I said, it's when she goes live, it's not regular content. It's just her space for advertising. So she'll go live in the morning, advertise herself. She might get some requests. She'll go offline. She'll do those requests and then come back online and advertise herself again to do more requests, either on the stream or stuff that she does when the stream is over. You know, just back and forth, looking for those requests. You know, stuff on Cameo, stuff maybe off of Cameo. That's why her lives might be getting shorter and shorter and shorter. It's like, I'm just going to go online. I'm going to give them a little bit of me. And then I'm going to go offline and do the stuff that makes me the most money. So that's just my take on it. Okay, so Kalea says Chantal is just becoming unwatchable now. It's even getting difficult for the reactors. If Chantal keeps going like this, I really think some reactors might just cover other people. Well, that's already started. That trend is already started and it's already in effect. A lot of people are starting to look at other people for reacting. They'll keep an eye on Chantal, but best believe we are looking for other people to cover and other things to do besides Chantal, because what is there to talk about? She's not giving up anything. She's fully into the Foodie content. Okay, now this is out of control. Bolvar Medja says a man who constantly spends time on social media with his parents shared that the animal gradually learned to scroll and would open videos to a famous parrot on Instagram and watch them nonstop. No. When your pets know how to use your phone, this is scary. When a parrot figures out how to scroll on social media, that is scary. Parrots are smart. They're real smart. They figure stuff out. And the parrot's like, I know how to scroll on your phone. Just put it in front of me. Tired AF says, oop. So what do we got here? Let's see. Where is the comment from Squeaky? Squeaky made the comment about Gucci. At least you don't have Gucci levels of chin hair. Chantal Gucci fired back with, hey, Squeaky, aren't you the one hiding behind the sign stalking her? Yeah. Yeah, that was you, Squeaky. You were hiding behind a sign stalking her. You were hiding behind a man stalking her. You were following her all over the neighborhood. You just happened to be in the neighborhood to pick her up when her scooter broke down. So you were all over Foodie that day. Hey, Rosie. So, Squeaky, you really have nothing to say, do you? Now this is going to make you laugh. There's this talented woman on TikTok who goes by the handle scare_crow_to be, who's basically doing parodies of Foodie and doing them very well. Let's listen.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Kiwi. Stop telling me to lose weight. If I want to be as big as a fucking house, I will be. You guys are not the fucking epitome of health. Ouch. That kind of hurt. Should I be worried? Jeez. It's gonna dry when it... It's gonna itch when it dries.
Oh, no, not the gaming chair.
Hi, Teardrop!
No, not Teardrop.
I think I hear the ice cream truck. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Oh my...
She's even got the red lipstick on. She's got it down. She's got it all the way down. She's got the red lipstick on, the heavy breathing. She paid attention to detail.
My God. Oh my God.
Not Pete. Oh my God. Okay, so if you want to find her on TikTok, it's Scare Crow. I think it's 2B. That's her name on TikTok. Yeah, I did. Trust me, I am following this person. I signed up immediately. Are you kidding me? This is comedy gold. I love this. And anybody else who might be on TikTok, follow them too.
Hi, guys! Today we're going to be cooking spaghetti and meatballs at 5 a.m. because we needed a little snack. Oh my god, you guys heard me farting? That's so embarrassing. Salon's gonna kill me! Oh no. You know?
More nose picking.
Thank you, Teardrop! Guys, I may or may not have sat on PG-13. This might turn into a Peter situation. Everyone, literally shut the fuck up. You're 30 and play with stickers. Like, be so fucking for real.
Okay, hold on. I'm curious about this comment. I have found some of her adult content. Foodies? Like on an adult site? Is it somewhere like not on YouTube? Because Foodie is pretty much doing adult content on social media as it is. Like she does nothing but adult content, but all the food fetish and everything else. What can you elaborate a little bit about that? Where exactly did you see this adult content? Anything juicy? Booger, why are you biting on my foot? I mean, honestly, Foodie's been doing adult content. I'm just curious. Ow, Booger, why are you biting on my foot? But onward with this while we're here.
Guys, I shit myself.
No. No. No, with the butt.
Oh god.
Oh my god, the butt. Oh.
Oh crap.
DB, could you? My email address is in the About Me section of my profile on YouTube. Can you like send me information through that through my email? And thank you if you'd like to.
I think I made a little Hershey kiss in my pants. Whatever, I'll deal with it later. I'm kind of hungry.
Well done. That video was like, what, 3 minutes long? And that 3 minutes was more entertaining than all of Foodie's current content. Wouldn't you agree? That was amazing. There were so many things. Obviously, Scarecrow paid attention to detail with the red lipstick, the farting, with the heavy breathing. Like, she paid attention in class. Hey, Starshine, how are you? So that was great. Nature and Music says a baby goat left among cows found a foster mother to satisfy its hunger. The compassion of the cow, which silently accepted the baby goat that went to feed it, moved those who witnessed it. So this baby goat's like, oh, the milk bar is open. Can I have a drink? Baby goat is like, you're here. You got milk. I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? It's been a day. How am I doing? I am doing fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I had a nice long shower. Ooh, I feel better. All right. So Arcam says blue Java banana that are grown in the Hawaiian Islands taste like vanilla ice cream. Why don't we have these here? If they taste like vanilla ice cream. Why are they over here? We should have these. Can you imagine the smoothies you could make with these bananas? And you probably wouldn't need any kind of sweetener. It's AI. It can't be AI. No. I've heard of these before. It's not AI. Let me look it up real quick just to verify. Blue Java bananas. Blue. I'm verifying Java banana. Is that a thing? Yes, it is. It is a thing. Blue Java banana, Wikipedia. The blue Java, also known as blue banana, ice cream banana, vanilla banana, Hawaiian banana, Ne Manan Cree or Cinzio, is a hardy, cold-tolerant banana known for its sweet, aromatic fruit, which is said to have an ice cream-like consistency and flavor reminiscent of vanilla. It is native to Southeast Asia and a hybrid of two species of banana native to Southeast Asia. So it's a real thing. It is a real thing. This is not AI. It's real. I know. Why aren't they in stores? Oh, the smoothies you could make with something like this. Or ice cream. They would be amazing. We need this in our life. All right. So, uh-oh. So Scarecrow is back with more Foodie Beauty parody content. Caleb Styrofoam says, Girl World is the funniest crap, so let's watch some more of Scarecrow. Hold on, I'm going to blow her up again.
Hey Beezers, welcome to another video. So I was telling Salah, he's criticizing me for making a little poopy in the bed. You know what, honestly, so what? I made a little poopy in the bed. Everybody does it. He does it. Honestly, I thought it would be a turn on. I'm not even trying to be rude. Like, sometimes there's a little shit stain. Yeah. you know, just like between Salah and the haters and just everything else, I'm really starting to just lose it. I was so upset. I didn't even eat my backup sandwich yesterday.
Not the backup sandwich. Yeah, she's watched Foodie more than once. I guarantee you. Bubbles and Cheek says, I believe Foodie Beauty's been reading X post about herself. She's suddenly eating less, trying to be clean, and taking her beezers out in public. Hi, cutie. Well, I did hear something that she cleaned her apartment because people were coming to fix the broken island in her place, and she had to keep the place clean. I don't think she really cares about keeping herself clean. I don't think she cares what people think about her. Les Neckman's secretary says, how freaking Fruity Beauty, how lazy are you really? You say you take out your text and trash regularly. Here is Fat Cow Chronicles recap. There is still boxes in your Acer laptop came in, still sitting in that stupid wagon. You asked your chat yesterday if you were a slob. So, yeah, why are those boxes still there? That Acer box has been in her house for over a month. Why has it not been taken out? She doesn't even have to go downstairs to clean. And it gets worse, guys. It gets much worse. Ray's Dactylion says filling this room with garbage instead of the balcony. Y'all look at that. So for those who were there during the Crackhead Olympics days, then you remember that Pete and Foodie, they used the balcony area to store garbage bags. And those garbage bags would stay there for months, even frozen during the winter. So Foodie's not putting the garbage out on the balcony. She's using the spare room as her garbage room. That's where all of her garbage is going. She's not taking it out. She's just storing it in the other room. Rather than take it out, even though she has nothing else to do in her day. And she could take out at least a couple of bags at a time. But the spare room is her garbage room, apparently. Yikes. Sassy Cat says, whoa, mama. Holy moly, macaroni and cheese. Hi, Nancy. Wow. Just wow. What do you even say to this? That picture says 1,000 words and none of them good. Is she just so big? She's just so big. And getting bigger, our girl. And here's some more pictures from Fondue Spiteful Beach. So here's some screenshots. Okay. Add another couple hundred to that. All right. So, all right. This came in. Announcement as of right now, the current situation, Kim announcement is because she ran her mouth in Discord. He canceled, no longer will do the show. He said this on the LCU stage in the LCU Discord, which I am not in. This was passed down by a friend and confirmed on Reapers. So it's very short-lived. Also, King revealed that YouTube banned her from the YouTube Partner Program. So it looks like she will no longer be able to make money on YouTube again. And So Amber can't make money through her YouTube Partner Program. And she can't run to the LCU to make money. And she's not willing to learn what to do on Kick. So what will she do? I don't know. I guess we'll find out later. Respectful Meme says, if cats could text you back, they would not. So true. Cats would never text you back. They would just expect you to be home to give them their kibble. You're at their beck and call, not the other way around. Fat Kid Cool. Chantal circa 20, this is her 2020, 6 years ago. So here's Foodie walking around all by herself. Look at her, walking with no issue. Is the ban forever or 3 months that she can reapply? I believe it's a forever ban. I don't think she can reapply, Tweesa. I also heard that one of the main reasons why she didn't go live on her channel initially when she had the chance was because of all the drama between her and Gemini. She didn't want to address it. And now the situation's got much worse. Okay, we just saw that. Okay, so Caleb says, Scarecrow to be is her name on TikTok. Please make sure to give her a like and a follow. So I'm just going to highlight this and post it in chat for those that want to find Scarecrow on TikTok. That way you can find her quite easily. Because I like to give credit to people. Oh, more of her eating. Aw, conservative diva says this little foal discovering his legs and proudly trotting around like he owns the whole world is almost too cute to handle. So look at this proud boy. Hey, Inferno. Look at this proud boy. He's all legs. And he knows it. Email sent. Is it something adult in there? Something I can't show on camera? What is this? Oh my God. When was this posted? 1 day ago. Whoa. You know, I'm not going to tell. I'm just going to show. This is on MSN. Chantal Sorrell, known online as Foodie Beauty for her mukbang content, videos in which she eats especially large amounts of food in one sitting, is infamous for many questionable actions. Much of the criticism she repeatedly faces is connected to her irresponsible treatment of animals, as is the case once again now. Foodie Beauty and her careless treatment of animals. Animal rights activists have been watching Sorrell with suspicion for some time. After all, the Canadian-born influencer has given her cats at the time to friends and neighbors years ago when she decided to move up to Kuwait with her husband. Even back then, people said the animals appeared to be in particularly critical condition. Once in Kuwait, she collected donations for local strays, only for animal welfare organizations in the country to deny ever having worked with her. Meanwhile, the kitten she had held up to the camera for a video was allegedly abandoned by her afterward. When she was being investigated for donation fraud at the time, she first returned to Canada and then traveled to Syria with her husband, bringing along her favorite cat, Julia. Food influencer's new cat in danger. Foodie Beauty is now living back in Canada, separated from her husband. She left Julia with him and claimed that she did not want to put the cat through the stress of traveling, something that apparently not been a problem on the way to Syria, and got herself a new pet, despite her viewers advising against it. The main criticism here was that she claimed she currently could not afford a cat and therefore collected donations from her viewers. This raised the justified question of why she would not simply wait until her financial situation was stable and the animal's survival could be ensured. This very cat is now at the center of the latest scandal surrounding Sorrell and her negligent treatment of animals. In her recent streams, her chat has already repeatedly warned her not to leave open cans lying around so the cat would not injure itself on sharp edges. There were even concerns the cat may have burned its paw on a hot stovetop. Now Sorrell herself is saying she ran over the animal. Foodie Beauty claims to have run over her cat. For some time now, Foodie Beauty has only been getting around on a scooter. At first, she claimed she would use it only in emergencies and for long distances, but it has since become her constant companion. Now she said in a stream that in a few days earlier when she drove her scooter to the apartment, she suddenly heard her cat cry out in pain. She then followed the cat to the apartment, grabbed it, and checked its paws and tail for possible wounds. Although the animal did not appear to be injured, Sorrell said she was sure she had hit it, not least because the cat kept running away from her afterward and no longer seemed to trust her. While some critics see this as proof of how irresponsibly the food influencer treats the animal, others suspect something even worse. They believe Sorrell may have simply invented the incident. The problem with that theory is that it allegedly meant to serve as a distraction from other misconduct currently being attributed to Sorrell, connected to further questionable fundraising campaigns and lies. If this is true, critics argue Sorrell appears to be willing to expose herself once again to accusations of animal cruelty just to drown out other criticism directed at her. For critics, her apparent willingness to take on the image of an animal abuser simply so that people stop talking about other alleged scams is seen as undeniable sign that the influencer should be strictly banned from keeping this cat and animals in general. So whether she actually ran over the animal or not, one thing seems clear. The cat does not appear to be truly safe in Foodie Beauty's home. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, so MSN has taken notice of you, Foodie. Is that what we're doing? Oh, snap. Hold on. There's more, but I don't know if I could show it to you. Let's see. I'm looking at something else. Okay. Okay, so this looks like a forum for bigger women. And this post was from 2023, and they're just showing pictures of Foodie. And everything that I'm seeing is stuff that we've seen on OnlyFans. But this was back in 2023. But it doesn't look like Foodie posted it. It looked like somebody else posted it. I just took a peek, and it looks like it is like a forum for people that like bigger women, but it's nothing that she herself has posted. It looks like somebody grabbed some pictures when she did stuff on YouTube, and they're just simply posting screenshots. That's what it looked like to me. So we're going to go back to Twitter real quick. To the horsey, little proud boy. Milky Chai says Emily Tommy might currently be in Foodie's chat under the username Provoked, a name she has gone by before. So that's been the rumor, that Emily might be all up in there under a different name. We know how Emily is about supporting the big girls. And if Amber lost her money, I don't think Emily is interested anymore. There's a high possibility she might be supporting Chantal, because Chantal is a woman of a bigger size. Why not? So I just have to wonder if Emily is all up in there. Debbie's World says, life according to Chantal. According to Chantal, everyone burps and farts in public. Everyone has bags of garbage in their living room. Everyone has stains all over their bed sheets. Everyone swears, poops in their pants, wears filthy, dirty clothes, doesn't bathe, eat high fat, high calorie, high sugar all day. Well, that's Foodie's world, but it doesn't mean it's our world. Dave's World says, Foodie Beauty speaking to her Beezers, quote, it's not like you are my actual friends in real life. Do you hear that, Beezers? This mindset is what makes it so easy for Chantal to manipulate, exploit the very people that donate to her. It's her job. No hard feelings yet. Nothing personal. It's just business. It's all it is. It's just business. It's just business, y'all. That's all it is. It's just making money. Yikes. Orlando says Chantal Foodie Beauty sprayed perfume on her genitals before meeting the DoorDash delivery guy. Girl. I don't care if you take the whole bottle of perfume and put it down there. It ain't going to disguise the smell. It's not going to cover it up. Just because you put floral scents on fish doesn't mean it cancels out the fish smell. It's just a floral fish. Floral barracuda is still barracuda. Even if it smells like roses, it's still barracuda underneath. Ma'am, you're doing it wrong. Soap and water. Just give it a try. Eyelash says Foodie Beauty using her 400-pound smell for personal protection. Let's watch.
Actually, I didn't shower tonight yet, so don't come near a 400-pound woman who hasn't showered in a whole day. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't think you shower all week. And you're right, that smell might be protecting you, Foodie. It's got a lot of protection there. What else we got here? Fat Kid Cool says, well, this aged terribly. Let's listen.
I'm sorry, but my man isn't into women with a face with 5 miles of rough road, lady. I'm sorry, but my man isn't into women with a face with 5 miles of rough road, lady.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so that's it for the Twitter peeps. That's it for the Twitter peeps. Hey, Booger. So are y'all ready to be entertained? I think you're ready to be entertained. I'm ready to be entertained. And Foodie's not doing it tonight. She's not going to entertain us. We have to entertain ourselves over here. So we are going to entertain ourselves. Okay, so where should we start first? How about we start with a good rage? A real rage, not the grumpy shit she's been giving us lately. Let's go back when she could really rage, and she had the energy to rage. So this crying and pinky rage for 24 hours and 24 minutes. Yep, 24 hours. Let's go back, y'all. Let's go back to when she could really rage and she let it out. And this is courtesy of barbecue chicken. Let's watch.
Exactly why I hate reaction channels. People, I'm going to try to be nice, who don't think on their own will listen to this video and be like, oh yeah. So, you want me to address this? Listen, I have not addressed anything, especially from this dumb reaction channel that's working very hard to get my attention. This video is accusing me of being a racist, and here's the proof, all right? And I have to address it. The person who's talking about it is talking so hurriedly, like a little hurried, scurried hamster or gerbil who just needs to prove a point that I'm a racist. So here we go. Here's what I'm about this time. Apparently, I called the Turkish man's children black, which I don't even say the word black. He's Turkish.
Lies. Lies. Foodie was high one night, and she was talking about a Turkish man's children. And she said, little black B word. I don't want to say it. Little black. I can't even spell it. Yeah, that. What Ogie Doll said. That's how she referred to this man's children. I can't even say the word. And now she's defending. I didn't say that. Oh, yes, you did. The video proof is out there. We got it. It's in Girl World. We captured you saying that. Now she's trying to say, I didn't say it. Yes, you did. And you laughed about saying it. You might have been high off your mind, but you said it.
He's not black. So no, I didn't call anybody black. Beauty needs to address her racist comment about black children now. This reaction channel is always trying to use my words against me, but what they do is so reaching and contrived and not true. This is the problem.
There's three little black bastards running around Northern.
Wait, there's three little black bastards? So somebody wrote a comment. This is the comment. Miss O'Rage, Juliet Belshami Cook.
Wait. She was playing the footage. She just said it. Listen.
Anybody black. Beauty needs to address her racist comment about black children now. This reaction channel is always trying to use my words against me, but what they do is so reaching and contrived and not true. This is the problem.
There's three little black bastards running around Northern.
Wait, there's three little black bastards? So somebody wrote a comment. This is the comment. Miss O'Rage, Juliet Belshami Cook wrote, so there's three little bastards running around northern Turkey right now. And because I was on 50 edibles, I'm reading this going, so there's three little black...
Ma'am, no. So you're trying to use the fact that you were on edibles that night as an excuse for... There are lots of people that get high and don't say racist things while they're high. You can't do that. You can't get high and say racist things and say, oh, I said it because I was high. Therefore, it's okay. You should give me a pass because I was high. We've got some smokers in the community. I'm sure they smoke or do things and they don't talk that way. Yeah, exactly. This isn't the Wild West. I was drunk isn't an excuse. You can't do that.
Instead of saying bastards, I accidentally had a slip of the tongue and said blastards. So I didn't know that the word blastard, which is what I was going to say, probably, since, you know, the word bastard, I don't know where you get black from. So if you're the one immediately thinking of racist shit when you read that, maybe you're the one with the problem, gerbil brain. Again, let's listen real close. Did I say black? No, because his kids are not. I said, I was going to say blasted. Listen.
I can do better. There's three little black bastards running around Northern.
Three little black like, oh, catching what I was reading? Yeah, look at how high I am. Seriously, listen again.
I can do better. There's three little black bastards.
You know, this is classic Chantal. When you've done wrong and you're trying to over-explain yourself out of the situation. That's what she does. When she knows she effed up and she's trying to over-explain herself out of the situation and remove all accountability. Oh, I didn't do it, even though there's proof that I did it. There's video proof. There's audio of me saying that. She just played it. She played the smoking gun, and then she's going to deny that the gun is smoking. Classic Foodie.
There's three little black bastards. Oh, okay, maybe it sounds like it sounds like that a little bit, but like, give me a break. Oh my God. People are so dumb. Because if you're going to believe that, you're dumb. I'm just saying. I look like I'm going to a funeral, but it's Halloween, so I can be black all I want. In black all I want. Oh, sorry. That was a slip, okay? Getting brake lights changed. Classic fault. Sorry, I forgot about that, and I have to do it. So you guys are coming with me. No, because my next boyfriend is going to be Natter approved. Natter approved. Oh my God. Sorry. Bees are approved. Now, live streaming. Because I'm a live streamer, which is what I decided. I know a lot of people like my recorded content. And, you know, whenever it feels appropriate to do recorded content, I will do so. If it's something worth doing, you know. Now, I'm not saying I won't do any recorded content. I probably will. I'm still figuring out what niche I want to do on YouTube. So, live streaming is perfect. You know, this is perfect for my lifestyle. Now, I posted that community post with all the pictures I was going through.
What you're seeing here is a collage that Foodie put together. This man, Nader El-Shami, that she claimed abused her. This is after the allegations against him, all the stories about him being abusive and all this stuff he supposedly did, she put together a collage of pictures of them together. She also did a video of their happier times. This man who's supposed to be an abuser. Does anybody find that weird? This man is supposed to be like the worst nightmare that ever happened to you in your life. The worst ever. And you sit down, you go through all your pictures, and you put together a collage of pictures showcasing your quote unquote happier times, and a video too. An entire video with a picture with pictures and music. Yeah, she did that.
Like, not sad, but just like mixed emotions, annoyed, angry, a little sad that things didn't turn out the way my fantasies and dreams had hoped. And this is called disappointment in life, and this is something we all have to deal with. Why did you tag him? Honestly, I was just really mad at the time that I was looking through what happened was I was going through my pictures, looking for some like fresh news to send to somebody. And usually there's one picture of my I really like.
And here's a weird question for you, Chantal. Who keeps pictures of their abuser on their phone? If somebody was abusive to you, why would you keep their pictures on your phone as keepsakes? I don't understand that. He was so horrible. He did all those things, but why is your phone filled with pictures of him? That'd be the first thing I would delete. Those pictures would be gone in a heartbeat. But for some reason, you held on to those pictures, the two of you.
I have to move it. I'm lazy. I haven't moved it yet to an album where it's easily accessible. So when I send, I have to scroll all the way through my old pictures. And today I did that, and just, it's that around that time of year, and I seen those pictures, and I just remember how happy I was. No, people don't, it doesn't matter. They don't know the situation. I'm telling you what the situation is, and you're not listening to me. You're still just thinking, I'm a married man and I'm home wrecking, which is not the case. I'm tired of being accused of shit that's not true. Especially, you have the nerve to come in my channel and be disrespectful. I don't want people like that anymore abusing. Why do I have to move in silence? Why do people have to have a problem with what I do? Like, I'm not doing anything. I don't need to move. Why is that even a problem anyways? The whole issue today was being accused again of that false outrage. What did I do today? Can anyone explain what I did to be attacked? I'd like to know. Because I didn't have a married man. That what you're accusing me of, I didn't do. So next, what? So I'm gonna block people who trigger me. So Fupa Princess L, because I think that they seriously, honestly, go into streams just to cause shit. And I want no content for those reaction channels. When I get home, I'm striking them for copyright and I don't want, if you support them, I don't want you in here as a beezer. So if you don't want a hug box, then fuck off right now. Let me know. I will block you. Who's ready to be blocked? If you want to have your own community.
Hey, Chantal, today I heard that you were going off on some of your beezers for not being there enough. You were going off on Hex for not being there enough. I also heard that you were giving Nina Bachelor a problem. So why? Why are you going off on your beezers for not being there enough when every stream looks exactly the same? You're just laying on your couch, you're stuffing your face full of food, you fart, you burp, you tell boring stories, you go off on the reaction channels. It's the same stream every day. Why should they be there? For what reason should they watch you if you're going to bore them to death? Like I said, your streams aren't streams anymore. They're just brief advertisements for your feeder content. You stay there long enough to maybe get a request or two, and then you leave, go do the request, and then you come back. And then you stream for a little while longer, and then maybe you get another request, and then you leave and do it, and then you come back. Like, this is Foodie's every stream. Eating food or coming online and mentioning that she's hungry, sit there and wait a while for someone to give her money. Hey, Buckle Bunny. Then she'll eat. Then she'll take a ride outside to smoke her green stick. Then she'll come back inside, tell some more boring stories, and then she goes to bed. Do I pretty much have it right? That's basically the recap of all of her streams for about a week. The same activities over and over. Getting online, waiting for someone to give her food or pay for her food, mentioning the food that she wants to eat, dry begging. She might eat a little something or eat a lot of something, and then she'll go outside to smoke and then come back inside. She's stoned, and then she goes to bed. And that's what they have to look forward to.
Make your own community. If Pulpy wants a community, talk about yourself. Talk about the tuna and crackers you like to eat. Vlog dating L. Do something. I don't care. But you don't have the right to use my whole video anymore. That community post was nasty. Memories with Natter. Oh, you mean memories of something in my life on my channel? Yeah. Sorry. Imagine I don't have to feel the way that you expect me to feel as a person. Imagine I'm allowed to have my own experience in life and set of emotions and process them the way I feel fit to.
Well, feel free to process them off stream. Since Natter was part of your personal life, why not keep it personal? If you have a relationship, why not keep it personal? You don't have to share every single moment with every single guy, with everybody. You want to get people involved, but the moment they get involved and they have their opinions, you get mad.
Imagine that.
Can we skip to the good part?
For people to be so dismissive about my feelings and how I'm processing everything. Like, everyone, imagine going through something so traumatic and people just processing it and being so dismissive of it and acting like it's nothing, you know? It's fucked up, and I'm tired. I'm tired of being used by everyone. Everything online too, not just with Natter, everything. You know, I'm tired of being blamed or made to feel ashamed for feeling a certain way. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I ignore a lot. And yes, I do rage a lot. But that's small in comparison to a lot of shit, okay? I'm allowed to be beaten up on every day, lied about every day.
Oh, no. You're not going to do that. You're not going to use that language over here. I get beat up on every single day. By who? You're not going to use that kind of triggering language. No, you're not. You can't use those terms, madam. They don't apply to you. People reacting to you is not people beating up on you. We just have our opinion. If you don't like them, don't watch. People beating up on me. Oh, she was talking about beggars on TikTok today, talking about how they rely on begging for income. The nerve of her, the nerve, the gall, the audacity of this woman to talk about anybody begging when that's all she does. Turning on her stream, not even trying to make great content, talking about food and waiting for someone to pay for her to have a meal. And then she has the nerve that once she gets that free meal, she wants a refund. She's going to try to get that money back into her pocket, saying, oh, the food's not good. No, you're just a cheap ass and you don't want to pay for food. People on TikTok begging. You're worse. You're much worse. And your problem is that you've built up your habits to such a level that they are unsustainable. The amount of food that you need per day as a food addict is unsustainable. Like, you can't eat enough to satisfy your addiction. You really can't. And you need money for your party favors as well. Not enough money for that. You can't do it all yourself. That's why you need your beezers there. But I think they're starting to get tapped out and bored. Really bored.
But I'm not allowed to have feelings about it. I'm not allowed to be hurt that somebody ruined my fashion show on purpose for their own entertainment. I'm not allowed to feel any way about anything. Anything anybody does to me, I have to just suck it up and be okay with it. Don't put it out there. I shouldn't have to hide who I am just so that people don't pick apart my life. That is ridiculous.
You know, this question right here. She is allowed to deduct the cost of food on her taxes, right? She might be able to. She might be able to claim business expenses if she paid her taxes, but that's the problem. She didn't pay her taxes the way she should have, and she's got another active bankruptcy. So she can't claim that. She can't write that off since she's not keeping up with her taxes. She might have been able to if she had done right by the government, but she didn't.
Yeah, you're believing that one little part, which was a joke, and you run with it. When I joked and said, well, he's a married man, you ran with that. And anything else after that, nothing. Radio silence. I'm talking and no one's hearing me. That's what happened. And for that to be from a longtime supporter, I don't want people here. I don't want to have to explain myself anymore. So if you're not here to fully accept every range of Chantal, I want to block you and I don't want you here. So the minute one of you makes a comment that is annoying,
Chantal, you know why we all miss this, Chantal? It's not so much the raging. At this time, there was a range to you. Now there's no range. There's none. It's the same thing every day. The eating, the farting, the burping, the picking your nose. There's no range. It's just you're not even trying anymore. And I'm going to tell you something else that a lot of people in the community have been saying. And it is what it is. A lot of people are saying this is your final form. That you have a one-way ticket to the afterlife. Like this, you're in your final days. That's the feeling. Like that you're making yourself very, very sick. You're gaining more and more weight. Your health problems are backed up. You're not willing to go to the doctor. So it feels very grim. Watching you feels very, very grim. And that's why a lot of people can't watch you anymore. Because there's a feeling that the Grim Reaper is really just standing right next to your shoulder, ready to hold your hand. You hear me? Everybody can feel like you don't have much time left. And a lot of people are saying, I don't want to watch those final days. I can't. Yeah, it's very depressing. It's very depressing content. And it's the same crap over and over.
Keeping you blocked. I should be able to just open the floodgates, suppress any humanity I have, and just smile. So no, I'm not able to do that. I recognize in myself now, I'm not being able to do that. By April, another miserable piece of shit who believes things that aren't true. So see you later. I would rather have those people gone. See you. Does anyone want to who wants to be blocked? Who foresees? Because I will block you right now. I think sometimes just like always being accused and attacked and like always having people outrage over things like to try to make you seem like a horrible person when you know you're not. It's not easy on mental health, like it's just not. Like I'm all for people like being called out, taking accountability and whatever, but like for actual things that you do, and like I guess I don't feel like I did anything wrong with Natter, for example, like, I always just did what I felt like I had to do at the time to survive it, I just feel so emotional and I don't know why.
You're feeling emotional because you didn't get your way. That's really what it boils down to. If the door had swung the other way and she did get her way, like all of her financial manipulations, buying him stuff, giving him money, if she had crossed the finish line and they had been into a relationship together, this would not have happened. Like she's angry and she's upset because she didn't get her way, because her plan did not work. Like her buying stuff for him, taking him places, buying his food, making a channel for him, it did not get the result that she wanted. And that's what led to all the drama. She tried and she tried and she tried to get her way. And then when everything went kablooey with Natter, she tried it with Salah. That didn't work either. So 2 different men in 2 different places try the same tactics. They did not work. And the simple truth has been in front of her the whole time. You can't buy love and you can't buy relationships. You can buy companionship for a short period of time, but you cannot buy real feelings no matter what you do. She wants someone to be next to her, but her intentions are not pure. They absolutely are not.
Why did nothing turn out the way it was supposed to? I'm too fat to put my head on the steering wheel. Clown suit. I'm not getting a clown suit. I'm scared of Halloween stores. All right, guys, I have $78.50 in my bank account, so. Like I've been to his wife. I spent a total of $59 because I rounded it up or something, I guess. I knew I was meant to do this.
Wow. $60 on one meal for one person. This is how you go through 20 grand a month. Buying one meal. Imagine how much she spends now. Like I said, her habits are unsustainable. Didn't she tell us that she spends $100 plus a day in takeout? That's $3,000 a month. Probably more. This is why she has to scam DoorDash and Postmates and Uber Eats, because she just can't get enough food in her. And in order to get enough food in her, she's got to scam people. She's got to steal.
With my life. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna look good in a mullet.
Oh, what is this? What is this wig?
Hey, babe! Joan Arconic.
What is this wig? What is this look? Who told her that looked good? No. What is this wig? No. No, that is a Party City wig gone wrong. That wig looks crispy, does it not? It looks really crispy. I'm sorry. The first word that comes to mind is crispy. It's a very crispy looking wig. It doesn't look soft. It looks very crispy to me. Like that hair is hard. What are you doing? What
Anyone ready
is
to get the
that?
guard? It's Halloween, why not? You know? Guy beside me's laughing at me. Oh no.
Oh.
Yum.
Oh my God.
This has potatoes in it? Oh my god, yum.
What the?
Mm.
Holy moly. What the? Y'all seeing all this? We got 1, 2, 3 containers in front of her. They are full size. That's for a family. That's not for one person. And she gonna eat all that. Jeez. Oh my God.
Excuse me. I do not want to rely on food and pleasures to be happy in life. It's annoying. You know, I don't want to be I don't want to be the embodiment of every 7 deadly sin.
But you are. Congratulations. You got them all. You didn't leave a single one of them out. You are the 7 deadly sins. Every single last one of them. And you know what, Chantal? You are the physical embodiment of that old saying, money doesn't buy happiness. Money can't make you happy. Because at this time you had a lot of money. And even with all that money, you still weren't happy. You were making life-changing money. Like that money, if you had applied it correctly, could have changed your life. And you used it the wrong way. But this is a living example, ladies and gentlemen. Money can't buy happiness. She tried to buy it, but she spent her money on the wrong things and the wrong people.
I'm talking to a guy who said he got 20 nuggets, and it kind of made me crave 20 nuggets. I was joking with Pete about trying out for Canada's Got Talent as like a spoof. Because I was like, I'm not a good enough singer to even remotely win. But I'm not terrible enough to make it to the make fun of stage. So maybe I could do some kind of spoof. Would I look good with a wedding ring? I'm just seeing what I would look like with a wedding. Okay, look. This video is not even monetized, okay? This is not content. This is me just hanging out with my beezers right now. Honestly, being, was it like open, candid, whatever. You guys would love my goodies. This is.
Can I just say, even as a woman, coming on YouTube and like doing content and just your draw, that's just sleazy. It is. I mean, if you're going to do YouTube content, put your clothes on. There was really no reason for all this. I didn't want to see her brassiere or what was inside her brassiere. But this is what she did. She would come on camera in her naughty nothings, thinking it made her look sexy, just made her look sleazy.
My goodies basket. This is age restricted and this is legal, so this is gonna go on my desk at my new place. This is my office. This is where I come to be inspired to work. That being said, you're probably wondering. A lot of you are like, "Wow." A lot of you, you sacrifice things. A lot of you sacrifice daily comforts to have things later in life, like a house or a new car, or to go on vacation, or to move somewhere else in the world, or to do something nice for yourself that you know. Me, well, you're looking at it. I'm gonna say I got scammed by Natter because yes, I did. He overcharged me for things. He would lie to me about what he needed money for, stuff like that. So yeah, grifted. You think one day you're gonna make a living on farts? I'm not kidding. Oh, I'm not on enough drugs today, Nanny Bello. There we go.
Oh my God. No, not this look too. I don't even know what to call this look. I don't know what she was going for here. I'm kind of lost.
Why does it go up curl at the back like Valley Girl? Valley Girl mullet. No, I don't like the cut on this. It's not a right cut. It's too blunt, but I'm going to be a fairy. Tweaker Bell! I don't like it. I don't like how it feels either. It's really like too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Dita Von Obese. Oh my God, yeah. You guys are good at these. These are the shorts. They're pretty comfy.
I always wonder why Chantal had so many wigs. And now that I'm watching these retro reacts back, it's making me think that she was doing adult content back in the day. And she was using all those wigs, all those different, the blonde wig, the redhead wig, the dark black hair wig. It wasn't to be entertaining on camera because she spent well over $2,000 on different wigs. I think she might have been using them for adult content as well. Giving different looks to herself for different clients.
And these are the boy shorts. It's him. Wait, I just want to look up close.
Hey, Starry.
He said he's not with his wife, but obviously he is not. I don't know. One minute he's telling me she's not coming here. One minute he's saying in 3 years, and now it's like a different story. He's just a liar. Now a question mark.
Can we, y'all look behind Foodie? Like, don't pay attention to her for a minute. Look behind her. What? Look at all this. You got the drawer over here that's open. We got boxes and mess right behind her, like over her head. We've got McDonald's bags right over here. We've got other fast food containers and even toilet paper over here. I mean, there's everywhere you look, there's garbage. Every single space.
Oh, no, I don't want you to cheat. Yeah, because he said he's not married. He's supposed to be free. And now he's
fucking idiot. He's supposed to be free. Ma'am, married men are not free. A married man is never free. They have a wife. Do you understand the concept of married and wife? It means they're not free. It means hands off, do not touch, no trespassing, already claimed, not for you. You're expecting a married man to be free when he's married? You know how stupid that sounds?
Telling me not to fall in love with him? I told him very comfortably that I'm really starting to like him, and he's like, don't fall for me. And it's like, why not?
So basically, married man is saying, don't fall for me. I'm not on the menu for a relationship. And she's like, why not? Does anybody have to tell you why not? You're seeing a married man for a booty call.
I missed it. I'm not calling it back. I feel mad. I feel deceived. I hate when men lie to get their friggin' sweat. It pisses me off that they do that. This thing freaks me out. Yes, I'm with my Rasta aunt. Look what Jamaica color. Yes. We have these monster feet bath bombs. These are all bath bombs.
Okay, nobody go into shock. This is Foodie. When she could go out and she could shop without the scooter. She could walk around and get things on her own. I know, don't go into shock. She was able to walk here and go in the mall by herself, and she wasn't anxious. Just going in the mall like any normal person.
It looks like my toes when I don't cut them. Get a selfie stick, I do. I know, the 2010 pop music. Oh, yeah, because people would message you about everything I was going through. And
some people are so judgmental. They're like, your family doesn't even care about you, and they're letting you destroy yourself. And I'm like,
Shut up, Aunt Phil. Shut up. That's Aunt Phil that you're hearing right there. You have more contact with Chantal than anybody. So you must know how bad it's getting, and you're not stepping up and doing anything. You know what's going on. And I can't believe the nerve of you that when Chantal was doing that content that you were helping her do content for all of the baby fetish people. What the fuck is wrong with you? That you're going to help your niece do fetish content, you disgusting creature. You're as messed up as your niece. The apple don't fall far from the tree, did it?
how the hell do you know if your family cares about her?
Yeah, my family
What
really.
do you mean? Of course I care. Yeah, that used to piss me off. You're judging me and you don't even know me?
Please, how does it feel to be next to a phyllis instead of a phallus? Because I'm always with men these days.
Isn't that funny?
It's better.
It's way better. I'm way better than any man I'll ever be.
Everyone has fun with Pete. He's the life of the party.
No, I wouldn't say that. He's extremely intelligent.
Yes.
Like, I mean, beyond genius level. And so that makes
beyond genius. People are gonna laugh at that. No, he's
yeah, he is. He's extremely intelligent.
Even if I can't afford something, I find a way to buy it. That's why I'm always in the hole.
Good Lord. Holy shit. Wow. It's been a while. Oh my God. Damn. That's a mess. That, how in the world do you even get in your room kind of mess? Jesus, Chantal.
Oh yeah, these ones are good though.
Little baby.
Sorry, Colleen. What the hell is this thing?
Is that an entire pie?
How do you eat it?
What is that?
I mean, how do you eat it? Like that? It's stuck on the thing. Is it supposed to? Oh, okay.
You are joking. You are joking. That's entirely too much. I don't know what that is. It looks like poop on a plate. She could eat that all her damn self.
You're abusing.
Now do y'all understand why back in the day I was yelling and screaming about this bitch doing feeder content? Do we understand now? That when I first started watching Chantal and I saw her doing this shit, I was like, uh-huh. I know what this is. This is not normal. I know what this is. For years I've been screaming about this. Because I saw the signs. I'm like, uh-huh. I know what's up. I knew what was up with Chantal when she would sit down and eat in front of people, and then she would go to her bed and lay down for a minute to let her stomach settle, get just enough pockets of space in her stomach to put more in, get up and finish the rest. I knew what she was up to.
So yeah, we're gonna look at pumpkins,
Yep.
and then we're gonna eat robot sushi,
Sushi?
and then we're hitting Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, because I want to show Pete Spirit Halloween.
Yep.
All of me the boots too?
There we go.
That happened. A Pringles cap got stuck under Chantal's underboob. I don't know if y'all know about that, but she told a story about how a Pringles cap got stuck under her boob and she didn't know it was there.
There's probably music in here. Might have to turn it off.
You guys going in?
Is this royal? Yeah.
Back door.
Oh,
Back door.
thank you.
Oh, look at that. Here's the community post she did. If you guys want to help and email me timestamps from someone's live where she's bullying so I don't have to watch her. Remember what I said? Chantal does not do her own dirty work. Because back in the day, she was concerned about her livelihood and making money on YouTube. So she never does her own dirty work. She has other people do the dirty work for her. And usually the people that do her dirty work are her beezers because they're loyal to Foodie and they want to be in her good graces. So if they can help, they're willing to help. So they'll do the dirty work for her. They'll look up things for her. They'll do the doxing. They'll do reporting. And that way Chantal can say, it wasn't me. I wasn't involved. I didn't tell them to do that. They did that on their own. So whenever she says, I don't do anything, I never did anything. But yet she also didn't tell her people, don't do that. She doesn't come forward and say, I would prefer you not do that in my name. Please don't do that. She doesn't stop anybody from doing anything. If they do it and they choose to do it, she's fine with it. But she doesn't actively do it because she didn't want the backlash.
Hi, Gemini Gem. I need to address a few things apparently because people are still stupid and don't get it. I've had enough, all right? So you can stop bullying me. You can stop targeting one person. I'm done. I've had enough of your shit. We're going to squash every problem you have with me that's not true. So let's hear it. I want to see a real fan right now come in and explain how it's not bullying to do what she did. I'd like to know. And all of you supporting her and making comments about Pete's, from now on, you come in here, you talk sideways about Pete's, you're blocked because Pete's has done more for me in my life that you don't live, and you have no idea what this man has done for me. So you, all right? I'm going to say it on his behalf. You. I have an entire fun month planned, so there's no fair use. Look it right the up right now. There has to be a good, valid reason for the criticism. You don't just make your entire channel about someone because you don't like them and you're jealous of their life. Every lie she told about me, I've lost subscribers for it. And every time she goes live, I lose viewers because of the lies she makes up about me, because of the shit she spins about me. Every time she goes live and talks shit about me, things that are not true about my character, about my...
Okay, let's cancel out most of what she just said. Let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Why she's upset here. It was about the views. It was about the money. Every time she goes live, I lose viewers. Every time she goes live, I lose money. There it is. She's always got her mind on money. And back then when she cared about YouTube, views meant money. Not so much anymore. She doesn't care about YouTube, doesn't care about entertainment. Her main money is not on YouTube anymore, and it's not even on Kick. It's the other stuff. Social media is just an advertising platform. The bulk of her money is made off camera where we can't see. But here, she still gave a damn about her content and about her views. Yeah, she is talking about FFG.
Actions. I never, ever went to Montreal, and I'm going to get a test, bring to court. I'm telling you, lawyer up. You think I'm playing? I'm not. Your aunt and Pete's are great. Yeah, so right now when you see me like this, it's because I've been pushed to this point, and I'd like to know one other than right now, and when I need to defend myself, one video where I make my entire stream about that.
You know what, Chantal? I think it'd be really healthy if you'd have a nice, good rage. I think it'd be very healthy for you. Instead of putting your feelings on a plate and putting them in your mouth, let them out. You've been doing entirely too much eating and coping, doing the cope eating. Like you're gaining weight like nobody's business. You've been eating your feelings versus letting your feelings out. You were much smaller here when you let your feelings out. But now that you're trying to hold everything in and holding in the secrets, and I don't want people knowing what's going on, you eat your feelings. And it's making you much more sick. You need to stop doing that. Stop holding your feelings in.
None. So all of the money you've made off of me, I hope you save some. I hope you save some. Because all of you who think I'm broke, good for you, think I'm broke. We'll see. What did I do today? What did I do in my vlog with my aunt? That was a nice day with my family. You asked me to see my aunt. She was nice enough to take part of my vlog, just like Eva and Guylaine were nice enough to invite me as part of a thing. And where do your fans think it's okay for you stalking hypocritical piece of to show up and try and ruin. It wasn't a public event. You were not invited. I was personally invited. Invited. You were not invited.
He's talking about the fashion show. So what happened to the fashion show? Well, Foodie, I guess, approached the designer, wanted to be in the fashion show. She advertised the fashion show on her community post. FFG showed up at the event, which I heard was quite small, that there weren't that many people. But Foodie did not keep it quiet. She didn't just do the fashion show, get her own footage, and put it on her own channel. She advertised it because she just could not keep her mouth shut. Yeah, it was a public event, and she invited everyone to come. And I guess she also told the designer, yeah, I'm a big YouTuber and I have a big channel. And I'm sure that's what made the designer let her be in the fashion show to begin with. So Foodie did the fashion show. And then after the event was over, instead of going home and immediately putting the footage up on her channel and getting the views, she sat on it. She sat on the footage. She went home, she smoked a ton, and she went to bed. And then FFG did her stream and got the views. And Foodie was pissed, absolutely pissed. And then once a designer found out about Foodie, she was none too pleased about Foodie's reputation. So it was your fault, Foodie. So you should have kept your mouth shut, did the event, got your own footage. It would have been an exclusive for you. No one else would have had access, but you opened your mouth. FFG showed up, and then you made another mistake by not posting immediately when you got home. Yeah, it was 12 hours. She waited 12 hours. It's like, how long do you need to wait? You know, you're a content creator. You're sitting on something good. You got to post it. So she's mad because she was stupid.
He even said that in his message to me. You were not invited, and they are coming. They are looking for you, your real information. So good luck, because VLAN can afford an attorney. Yeah, she can. And I'm not unblocking anyone, because this is my mental health right now, and I don't need people coming in here. If you want to re-sign up and pay me again, do it. Otherwise, I'm tired of your and I don't want the troll. I don't want that kind of trolling in here. Applebee's, people like that, sure. But you're not going to attack my family. That's not funny. Even in a trolling way. That's not funny. That's not funny. It should be criminal. I'm sorry. You weren't invited to that event. And what you...
Everybody was invited to that event. It was a public event. Open to the public. Not invite only. Public event. And you put word out on your community post because you're the stupid one.
Did after was psychologically damning to a lot of people and damaging to their image as a business. And you're proud of that. Real upstanding person you are. When did I do that? You want to know the difference between FFG and I? My vlog was very positive and uplifting. Hers was just like everyone who enjoys that. Good for you people. You're going to get your karma. Just watch. Fucking Monty got his, that stupid bug-eyed. Well, guess what? It's all coming for all of you too. And except for the VI idiots, because all we did was sit in bees. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, worry about your dead animals. If that was my animals who died in sequence like that, oh, it would be a conspiracy. Oh, right. Maybe. Oh, and you're going to tell me that you talking about my smoking? You're going to tell me she didn't smoke cigarettes with her dogs? And she lied to you about that because she was chain smoking after the event. But that's okay, right? She's not a liar. Not at all. No, your hatred for me and your jealousy for me is clouding your judgment, and you're supporting people. I love that.
Ma'am, hold on. Hold on. How can you sit there and criticize anybody who's a smoker, whether they're smoking green or cigarettes or anything? Hello, I'm a smoker, vape. I'm smoking my vape. What? When you sit there and back during Crack It Olympics, you were smoking the green sticks like they were going out of style. And you still smoke. You're still a smoker. And I bet you smoke cigarettes on top of the green stuff too, don't you? I bet you do. I bet you do. So how can a smoker criticize another smoker? That's just wild work to me. I'm a smoker, but I'm going to criticize other smokers. What? Quit it.
For you, and it's no skin off. I'm just gonna legal up now. No, I don't want to have to do that. Obviously, I would rather focus my time and money on other things. I honestly would like to hear how someone who supports her can just fully be like, Foodie Beauty's lying, but then just without any investigation whatsoever, just believe everything this in person tells them when they've lied more to that. She's lied more to her audience than I've lied to anybody in my life. I'm not even kidding. And I don't want to be shamed about what I'm talking about anymore. I don't want to hear your snide little comments coming in here going, oh, sorry, I don't want to hear about that on your channel today. Do I have to be very specific about what I talk about in my title so that you know whether to click or not? How about this new rule? When you come in here, be prepared to know what's going on in my life. You know what's going on in my life. So you know it's a possibility that I was in a relationship, right? So it's a possibility that might come up. It's a possibility I might cry about things. It's a possibility that the hate might get to me and affect me mentally and I might want to vent about it. So if that's not okay for you, well, then I'm sorry. And I actually never said where the venue was. So next try. You think you're going to out-argue me on this? I don't think so.
This is a real rage. She don't have the energy for a real rage like this. We'll probably never see this again. She's entirely too sick to rage like this. The most she does anymore is she does a little bit of grumbling. You know, like she gets a little bit grumpy. And after about 10 or 15 minutes, she's done. She doesn't have the health to rage. Yeah, that time is long gone. When she had a little bit of health, she could rage. That time is gone.
I don't think so. The proof that she's like, she asked for my autograph. She was nice to my face, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is all your fault. Sorry. What? If you hadn't shown up and everybody at the show and then published it and ruined their image, then and made a joke of it, then yeah, things would be different. She put her aunt in the thumbnail. There's something wrong with that. Oh, look, almost 2,000 people. Must be because I'm talking. Oh, it's not because I'm an interesting person and people really want to know what I have to say, right? I will be fully honest.
No, it's because of the rage. It was because of the rage. She got the most people in her room when she raged. Did you hear the number that she said? The number of people that were in her room this night? 2,000 people. During Crackhead Olympics, Chantal would average between 1,000 and 2,000 people in her room. Compared to now, where she's lucky to get 200 people in her room. What a difference, eh? During her heyday, depending on what was going on, she could have 1,000, 2,000 people in her room and making hundreds of dollars a night in super chats. She made good money just in super chats alone. I was clocking her back in the day, just curious. She would make $300 to $400 a night in super chats alone. And that's not counting her views. That's just in super chats. Again, those days are long gone.
I do still struggle sometimes with missing him. And then a part of me still cares about him. Even Dee, a part of me cares. A part of me worries about them. A part of me cares that she's hurting and that they're going through shit together. A part of me worries about their health and their mental health too. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay, guys, I have to go do some stuff. So I'm going to come back though in maybe like an hour, okay?
So that's one of her rages. So when people say, yeah, like she's raging right now on Kick, I'm like, no, she's not. Ain't no way she's raging. Ain't no way. And I've got a theory. Let's see what y'all think. I think the reason why she smokes so much, maybe part of that is for the pain. I'm sure she's in constant pain these days, but I think she smokes a lot to keep herself from raging. She does the cope eating to keep herself calm, but also she smokes a lot and drinks those drinks so she doesn't rage. There's a lot of things she could say, but she doesn't want to say. So to keep herself from raging, she just like, I got to keep myself kind of doped up in a sense. All right, so where are we going next? How about we go here? And this is courtesy of the channel Queen of WTF. Is a very short clip, but she's talking about Natter. Let's watch.
What should we start with? And anyway, I should have never told you people about Lemon Z. I went to the store and they're out of Lemon Z. Show me the money. Like the whole live stream weekend was just a friggin' mess. Okay, I'm not okay with certain things, basically. Let me just say that. I'm not okay with feeling undervalued when I fucking put my neck, my heart, my soul out for somebody. Like, dude, like, we're not in a relationship? Okay, edit your own videos then. We're not in a relationship then? Okay, pay, like, support yourself then. We're not in a relationship? Okay, cry in your own arms then. This is just BS. And, like, reading through his comments.
You lied about everything.
Between us, I shouldn't have aired so much dirty laundry about somebody online, especially personal things like that. I didn't care at the time because I didn't think I would ever go back to this person, because who in their right mind, after what they've been through, would go back to somebody that's done all those things to them? Now it's so messed up that I just try to act really happy. And the whole thing with like not reading this Sandy person's comment, this person, Sandy, had a YouTube channel. I blocked them a long time ago on my channel. They're absolutely psychotic. I'm sorry to be a fucking EG. You can say I'm a fucking bitch all you want. She's a cross-eyed prostitute. I know what they're trying to do with the comments, and I don't want to read them. And then for him to turn around after and give me shit on live after fucking telling me, you know what? I've created your channel for you. Well, you know what? From now on, you can read your own super chats. You can manage your own channel, because I will not be helping you anymore. Okay? Like, done. I think I've done my share. I've done nothing but give. I'm not gonna ruin my channel. I'm not gonna ruin my life. I'm going to Jamaica. I'm not gonna ruin my life for someone who doesn't even appreciate it. Dude, you're stupid. All you had to do was fake love me, show me the world, and I would have probably given you everything.
Boom. She just said it. That's been her attitude about love. All you had to do was fake love me, and I would have given you the world. I would have given you everything. Just fake love me. Not real love me, not a real relationship. Fake love me. But fake love is not real, is it? Just put on a performance. Act like you care. Pretend that you care. But the thing is, in the beginning, that's okay. But then later on, she expects the real thing. So she approaches the guy and says, fake love me. And he says, okay, I'll fake love you. I'll put on a show for the camera. After a while, she wants the real thing. And then she gets mad because it's not the real thing, even though that wasn't how things started. I'm going to go back and play that again.
Was fake love me, show me the world. I'm not going to ruin my channel. I'm not going to ruin my life. I'm going to Jamaica. I'm not going to ruin my life for someone who doesn't even appreciate it. Dude, you're stupid. All you had to do was fake love me, show me the world, and I would have probably given you everything. Stupid as that would have been. Who do I have to block here? Seriously. I don't know why he has this hold over me. Like, I feel, honestly, if I keep going this way with him, he will be more popular than me. And yeah, that's a problem, because I pretty much drain myself to take care of this guy.
And that's another problem that she had with the men in her life. If I give you everything, you should be so grateful. But you should also make sure that if I bring you on YouTube, you're not going to become more popular than me. You're not going to have more subscribers than me. You're not going to get more views than me. You're not going to make more money. I expect you to always be kind of beneath me, lesser than me. She doesn't want an equal. She wants someone that's lesser than her, so she always has the upper hand. That doesn't sound like a healthy relationship to me. Being with a partner that their attitude is, if I give to you, you should be forever grateful. But you can't be more than what I allow you to be. You're supposed to be my shadow, but not outshine me.
Go be his fucking friends with benefits all you want. I don't care. I'm done with that. I'm done with that channel. I don't care if my channel is fucking dying. If I only have 10 of you left, let's move the fuck on. Say goodbye to the rest and just do this. Like, I'm so ready. My aunt's spending the night Thursday, and we have a lot to talk about. I've been going through like freaking torment, like mental torment. I told him I would go back today at 2 and I'm not. There's no hatred toward my VIBzers. You're delusional and stupid. But thanks for your money. If it weren't for me, like he thinks he's just magically, he'll be like, oh, my video only got 3,000 views. Like if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have any at all. Like he just thinks that he's just so special in his videos that he's just gonna like magically grow right to the top like right away without any help. I feel like somebody's like stepping on my face to lift themselves up. But I'm not.
Chantal, you created the channel. You encouraged your Beezers to join up at the channel and to watch him. You did all that not because you're a nice person and you wanted to help him. You wanted to help yourself to him. There's a difference between someone that wants to help somebody and someone who wants to help themselves to another person and their life. You know, like you're helping somebody with purpose. And the purpose for you is self-serving. It serves you somehow. No, she wasn't buying subs back in the day, Mrs. Peel. Like she was simply asking her Beezers to join up at the Nader El Shami channel because she made frequent appearances over on that channel. She had 2 places to show her face and make money. Like she could be on her channel and to be on his channel with him. You know, she benefited both ways. And it kept him tied to her.
A fucking pushover. And I have been for 6 months. Yeah, if you give me an STD, that's another thing that really secretly pisses me off. Knowing that he did cheat, and because even if I did that with the micropene, it was so like you don't get gonorrhea like months after. I'm sorry. There's a difference between not washing and being dirty. And I do wash, so shut up, okay? Kiss my fat dirty ass. I didn't say it was micropene who gave it to me. I said maybe. I said the only thing I can think of is the only person I've been with is micropene. I did not ever say, and if I want verbatim, somebody send me in my fucking DMs me saying micropenis gave me gonorrhea and I gave it to Nader right now. Oh, Gambit, get a life. I'm blocking you. Fuck off. Who else do I have to block? Now you're real fucking quiet, cowards, right? Of course it's a rage stream. What do you expect me to be happy? People have been...
Did she have a couple's channel before Salah? Not officially. She simply created a channel for Nader, and it was kind of an unofficial couple's channel because she was always there at his house. Like he would do streams himself there, but really I think that was the plan with her, that she was going to just, you know, be in a relationship with this man and kind of turn it into a couple's channel, because really that's what she wanted. She wanted to be in a couple situation with Nader. So the beginning stages were make a channel for him, let him do his thing over there. She would just show up and they could do streams together. So it was kind of like an unofficial couples channel of sorts. It was like the couples channel before the couples channel. Was the Chantal Show channel her second channel before Salah? Let's see. She had her flagship channel, which was the Foodie Beauty channel. She created a few other channels. She had the Beezer Show, which she then turned into the Salah and Chantal channel. She kind of repurposed it. She also had Chantal Reacts Back, which came much later on. But I think she took the Chantal Show and repurposed that to the couples channel, if I am not mistaken. You know, she kind of gave him that channel. Yes, Foxy, I remember, because she was like saying, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur and this is a Chantal Show, and act like an office girl. I remember that one. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I've been saying that all along. This will ruin your life. And I don't get it. Like, why? Like, if I get a hold of it, help him be better, like, will he not be appreciative? No, he's not. So yeah, if you give me an STD, I'm going to come online and give you shit for it.
Yes,
sorry,
Liv.
not sorry. No, I don't tell this to Nader. I'm not going to tell him to his face this shit. Every time I'm there, it's all his channel. Can you upload my video? Can you edit my video? What are we going to do? Let's go live. It's like my channel. I need to focus on my fucking channel too. Like, and I wish I could be like, yeah, let's go love ourselves. I don't feel anything but hurt and heartbreak and anger. Tanya, eat a big cock right now. Go. I don't know what will be different this time, guys. I don't know. I don't want to be lonely. Like, I actually do now. I actually do feel like I'm being manipulated. All right, guys, I have a lot to do today, and I just, I'll be back later. Where's your keys? Like, he said it to me, like, as if, like, mocking that I told you guys about that. Like, you fucking peckerhead. You did. I don't like anybody. I hate everybody right now. I have trouble saying things to his face, actually. Call him out on live because I have to deal with him after the live. That's why. Okay, you guys can come for the drive, and then I'm gonna, if I leave for good, cut all ties of communication with this person. Jamaica. Exciting, friendly content.
Yeah, that's the way Chantal plays, Roxy. She's a coward. She'll rage about somebody on her YouTube channel, but never to their face. She's a coward. Like, she hated FFG. And she had the perfect opportunity to tell FFG what she thought of her at the fashion show. Did she? No. Not a word. She was giggling, and she actually invited FFG out for poutine. And she also made the comment, it's just business. So you're in front of somebody you say you absolutely hate. You meet them at a public event, not a word. Not one word. There's your moment to say what you want to say, and you don't say it. We'll say it behind a camera.
Arc for you guys that you've been asking me for some content. Potential career growth, potential income growth, personal growth, self-love, showing myself self-love by respecting myself and my decisions. My family, like, no, that's like the biggest thing right there. Like, how can I even say that so casually? My family, my friends, my life. Here, have my whole life on a, here you go. And then while you're at it, treat me like shit. The food I will miss. That's gonna be the hardest part for me. Like I said, admittedly, I don't even enjoy eating alone anymore. I don't, because I enjoyed eating and being cooked for. Like I said, I guess I felt loved that way. That's how I felt loved by him, was through his cooking for me and everything. And so if I stay, I think I'll have a complete mental breakdown. And this is my money. I work hard to humiliate myself on my channel to earn the money I earn, and I'm not going to give it away that easily. And I guess the lesson of the day, friends, is that you can't buy love. Like, I'm literally getting nothing out of this. Like, no matter what I choose, it's always wrong in the end. If it goes wrong, it's my fault. No matter what it is. If it goes wrong, it's my fault. He's too good to be wrong. He's above human level, everybody. Can't be wrong. Nope. Anyway, after today, I'm not talking about him because I can't. Like, obviously, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to have to end the stream because it's not working anymore. I can't see the comments, so I'm going to end it, and I'll be back after.
Okay, so that was a second, like, Rageee stream. Now, where are we going next? How about this? This is from Barbecue Chicken. Foodie Beauty admits to being addicted to Coca-Cola. Why are we showing this? Why are we showing this tonight? You guys saw her stream tonight, some of you, right? Is there any doubt that this woman is a full-blown addict and has been for years, and it's just getting worse? She's a full-blown addict. She's not making content for her audience. She's making content for her addictions. She's got an addiction for attention. She's got an addiction for men. She's got an addiction for food, obviously. I don't know what party favors she might be doing, but she's a full-blown addict in every sense of the word. And she's at a point where her addictions are all on top of her. And anymore, she turns on a camera and she's waiting for someone to fund her addictions and support her addictions. She's saying, hey, I'm an addict. Buy me something so I can get my fix. She may not be using a syringe or a needle or popping a pill in front of you, but her addiction is of a different sort. And she doesn't want to stop. So here's Foodie in a moment where she's confessing to people, I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. And this is after weeks of people calling her out for using it, saying, you're doing the Coca-Cola. And she's saying, no, I'm not. She denied it. No, I'm not. She would come on camera tweaking out, powder beneath her nose, turning the camera to one side and sniffing, and you could hear her sniffing. And then when people called her out for that, she would go to the bathroom. We could hear her sniffing in the bathroom. And then when people called her out for that, she muted the camera. but treating the audience like they were dumb when we've always known what we're looking at. Yeah, 37 meatballs. I'm sorry. You know what? Addiction is addiction is addiction. I don't care what the addiction is, and all addiction can be lethal. And just because it's food doesn't make it less lethal. Look what food is doing to Chantal. Look how it's harming her health. Look how it's affecting her. She's lost almost all of her mobility. Her breathing is terrible. She can't walk across the room without turning purple. She touches her nose and the circulation is terrible. I mean, food can be just as lethal as any rug. Food is a different kind of rug for Foodie. And there are too many people supporting her habit, giving her money for her habit, praising her for her habit because it works into their fetish. And they're very happy to pay for her addiction because it gets them off to see her so sick. But let's watch.
I don't know how to say what I'm about to say. But I don't think it's something, it's not something I was going to talk about, but I just feel really, alone and I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't. Like, not that I don't know what to do, it's just, I talked to Bibi about it, but nobody else. I kept it in because I think I'm in denial. And I was trying to go through the day and just
so that happened. Hold on, Foodie. She was being a big baby till Nina sent her 20 for food and she changed real quick. And see, as long as that's happening over there, she's going to keep getting worse. Too many people supporting her habits. Too many people. She's doing addiction content in full view of the public. And you're right. The people that are her beezers sending her money, they got blood on their hands already. Every single one of them. The ones that are the enablers. Not the ones who give a shit. Not the ones that are there, they really care about Foodie. But there's far less of them and there's far more of the other. It paid for part of her meal. Still, she got money. What's that old saying? Never reward bad behavior. Too many people are rewarding her for her bad behavior. And they are backing up that system of codependency that she's gotten far too accustomed to. See, Foodie's problem is that once upon a time, she worked for her money. She knew she had to work. But then over time, she got too many enablers around her. And now she just waits around for their money. There's an environment of, you don't have to work, just wait on us and we'll give you money. She's so used to that now, she can't break free of it.
Be normal and cook and everything, but I just can't. I just don't want to. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I need Kleenex. Hold on. I haven't even told my close internet friends. All of you are going to be like, what the fuck, you know? But I'm not okay. It's nothing to do with Dom. I'm not seeing him anymore. This is completely just me right now. So I don't want you to think that. It has to do with that. But, oh my god. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Because I know a lot of you are not going to believe that. I would do that, you know? Thank you, Lex. Ooh.
No, Keto, it's stirring.
pretty sure that I'm addicted to cocaine. I can't stop shaking. I've been shaking all day. I can't stop shaking, and I just feel like I just need to calm down. That's why I ordered the pre-roll, because if I do, when I do edibles or I do cannabis, it actually really helps with the nerves, because my nerves are just so like. Welcome, Geraldine.
You know, as far as Foodie and party favors, she had this nasty habit of whatever she did, she would do so much of it that her tolerance would go up and up and up and up and up until she couldn't feel anything anymore. And then when she couldn't feel anything, she would switch to something else so she could feel something, chase the tolerance of that all the way up, go back to substance number one, and then just keep flip-flopping between all these different things. Like, oh, I did too much of the Coca-Cola this week, and I can't feel anything off of the Coca-Cola. Okay, then I'm going to go more towards the green products. I'm going to do the edibles. I'm going to do 200, then 400, then 1,000, then 2,000, then 3,000 milligrams. To the point where she can't get high anymore off of it. Then let's go back over to the Coca-Cola. Let's drink some alcohol. Let's do the mushrooms. Bouncing around between chemicals, just trying to get high or numb herself or both. You know, just flip-flop, 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 flip-flop. And she never saw a problem with it. Living life like that.
I feel bad for lying, but how am I supposed to? I didn't even think that. I haven't. Like, look, I'm stupid. I was cocky. You know, starts with a couple lines and then you're like.
And yes, Germanica, she did all that. All that. Anybody here that used to watch her during Crackhead Olympics besides me? How many of you in here, put a 1 in the chat if you were around for Crackhead Olympics and you remember her being so greened out, she would literally be comatose, drooling on herself, can't even form words. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember that crazy shit. She would 3,000 milligrams of edibles. She could barely talk. She was out of it. And this is what the reactors had to work with back in the day for weeks. Her over there taking edibles and showing off with them, popping them in her mouth like Tic Tacs. Oh, look at me, Beezers. I'm going to take another one and another one and another one and another one. And then when they would all like gang up on her, she couldn't talk. Like she would just keep popping them in her mouth like they were Tic Tacs, like they were a piece of the bubble gum. And then an hour later, she'd be completely done. I remember when Foodie, when she would take the edibles, I would literally set my watch. If she would start the stream and she would take an edible or two, I'd be like, okay, we got at least 45 minutes before those doggone things kick in. And after an hour, she'd be incoherent. So it's like you get an hour's worth of maybe decent footage, and then the rest is garbage. That's how I had to do it back in the day. Take the edibles. Okay, set your watch. You get maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And then after that, she's done. Yep. And she would sit up and stare at herself. Would she wake up high? Sometimes. Sometimes it would still be in her system. Yep. We were tired. We were grumpy bitches back in the day. We were crabby. We were crabby. But we had reason to be crabby. Come on. 12 hours a day. All of us. We were tired. Do you understand? We were tired. Wake up in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. She's already been at it twice. You're saying some bad words. You're like, damn it. I'm going to be busy for the rest of the day, aren't I? Yep. And she's not going to go to bed till 2 in the morning, is she? No. And she might be doing a raid stream later, probably. You couldn't sleep. Could not sleep.
Oh, it's just for partying, and then I just started, I started doing it by myself, like not with anybody, just having a fucking 8-ball in my drawer and just doing it. How many of us had substance abuse or not? Definitely. Thank you, love the sound of rain, I appreciate it. You can overcome anything, opening up is a good step for real shows. Thanks, Victoria. Oh, I feel so stupid. I didn't even tell like any of you guys, Victoria, any of you, because I didn't think like I was. I just thought, and then I noticed that.
You ain't kidding as far as the reactors. I lost 20 pounds because of Foodie. I did. I wasn't even trying. Imagine that. Like you're being a reactor and because of being glued to your computer, you ain't got time to eat. She was gaining weight. I was losing weight because of her. Ain't that some shit?
Anna, it's okay, recovery. This is the worst part. I totally get it. We're all human. There are many great recovery programs out there. Thank you, Anna. And that's overwhelming for me. Like, I'm gonna have to go. Like, am I gonna have to go to like a program and everything, or can I like nip this in the bud? I don't know. Like, thanks, Danielle. The last time I had some was did I have any yesterday? I don't think so. The day before yesterday, maybe. But like before that, it's been like every day, almost. I'd say maybe a day or two without it, but the more I do it, obviously. And I just got scared today because like I thought I was okay and went to Farm Boy, and then all of a sudden it's like you have to learn how to be happy again.
Can I just give my opinion here? And it's just an opinion. She's talking about like I am addicted to Coca-Cola. I'm not sure if she was like a breaking down because of realizing she was an addict to that, or if she's just freaking out because she doesn't have any more. Like this to me, this kind of feels like I don't have that in my drawer. And I am kind of freaking out because it's not there. Am I wrong to think that way? Like maybe she's about to run out or something, or she has run out and she's like, oh my God, am I going to get more? Like that's, it kind of feels like that to me, like a sort of like inner panic. Because she's waiting on some. I don't know.
That's why you keep doing it, because it's like once it's over, it's like you just keep needing more and more because you get so depressed, and shaky. I'm so stupid. I'm doing a piece of edible because it helps. No, it does. I'm not gonna do a lot. I feel like I have to because I'm so like. Really, Queen? A day? Oh no, mine lasted like a couple weeks. And I'm not seeing him. It's not that. It's getting it myself and doing it myself. And even Dom was like, I'm not getting it for you anymore. I can see you just want more and more of it. I'm not getting it for you.
Oh, she just said it. She just said it. So she was getting it from him. And he told her, I'm not getting it for you anymore. So maybe I wasn't wrong thinking the way that I was thinking. That maybe he was her dealer and she was getting it from him. And he was telling her, I'm not getting it for you anymore. So this is kind of like the inner panic, like, oh my God, I want this stuff. And my dealer isn't going to deal to me anymore. Where else do I get it? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're going through like that rug panic of like, I like this certain rug and my supply has been cut off. So now what? So was she coming on camera because she was an addict and was having a breakthrough moment? Or was it a panic because you can't get the rug that you're looking for and you don't know who else to go to?
So, Brooke, did something happen to you this weekend? No, I'm okay, Brooke. Thank you. Kev, Cass, no one is allowed to shame anyone for drug use. You are not a terrible person, not for a philosopher, so great, which I mean. Thanks, Kev. You don't feel that way, like people telling you you're a junkie and everything, you know? And it's like, yeah, probably a lot of my weight loss was from that. Because you don't eat, you just do that. The Ozempic, doing that, and then people would accuse me of that, and I hate lying about it. And now stop, am I going to gain my weight back? You know what I mean?
One of the other reasons why she got into the Coca-Cola in the first place, y'all, is because she started seeing Natter. And Natter had an ex-girlfriend who was on the smaller side. And I guess she kind of figured out that Natter wasn't entirely into big women. So she decided to use that as a way to lose weight. She tried the Ozempic. She didn't like the way it made her feel, so she stopped doing it. And she decided to do the Coca-Cola instead. But some of it at the beginning was just about, I want to lose weight for Natter. And she knew that she could not lose weight on her own because of her food issue. And Coca-Cola was the only thing that I have seen in all the years that I've been watching Foodie that it was strong enough to keep her away from the food for 5 minutes. So she started doing the Coca-Cola. And she had the money to buy a lot of it. So she did lose weight. She lost about 50 to 70 pounds on it, although she would have lost more if she didn't smoke the green at the end of the night, which caused her to have B moments. But she did lose weight. But she wanted to be kind of a skinny for Natter. That never happened. But that was part of the motivation was, I want Natter to love me. I want him to accept me. She wanted to be on the smaller side. She knew that she had a food problem. She didn't want to get proper help for the food problem. So she tried chemicals trying to fix the problem. And all it did was make another problem on top of the first problem.
So that scared me. So I was like, no, I'll just, one more time. Robert, just do this and then none, you know? Miss Fancy May, welcome to Very Important Users. Ready, set, bees. Thank you. I feel like I do have a bit of withdrawal, like shaky, very shaky. Like I can't calm down. Like I feel like I've done it and I haven't today at all. And that's why the edibles and the other cannabis products, they do help with the anxiety and just calming you down. Thank you, Mercy.
You know, I'm not an expert, but just the way she's acting, like just the frantic movements and all that, and just her energy level and the blowing of the nose. I think she did some before the stream started. Like she might have taken some Coke before the stream started. Am I wrong in thinking that? Just like her energy's all over the place. And how wild is that? She's going to sit down and do this live stream about, I am addicted to Coca-Cola. And before you do the stream, you're putting a line up your nose. Because that's what it feels. This feels to me like, this feels like Coca-Cola energy. This feels like big time Coca-Cola energy.
But I do need help. Well, I'm gonna be okay, I think. I don't know. Daily? No, not a whole month. You think that I will have some withdrawals? won't last forever. I just feel like that's all I want to do right now. Yeah, finish. Oh, sorry, Sam. He loves me. I love you too, Sam. Don't be. Just come to comfort me. Sam. Maybe like addictions counseling, or I talked a long time to BB, and he's so amazing. He's like,
But he's not. You're an addict. Instead of calling an addictions counselor, you called your ex. What is he supposed to do? You're calling the wrong person for the wrong problem. Hi, ex-boyfriend that I cheated on, that I lied to, that I did dirty. I'm an addict. What is he supposed to do? He can't help you. Not if you really don't want help. Why were you calling BB? He can't help you.
time you're gonna cave or have a problem, just call me. And I'll be there for you. Bro, does your family know you need support? Not now. I didn't tell my mom because I don't want to upset her. Kev Cass, welcome, Kev Cass. Thank you. He said you're at a turning point in your life right now. You can have a future traveling. It's like no matter what stage I am in my life, it's like I'm always addicted to something. Whether it's food, and I was so happy it's not food. I'd rather. I know that's so fucked up. Oh my god, I would rather. I can't go back to being addicted to food. I just can't. Like I just can't. I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I know a lot of people are like, I told you so. I know people have experience with that are not stupid, but I mean, I was very cocky, like, oh, it's okay, I can just do it recreationally. You know, like anytime I've ever done it, it was like, I didn't like it, but I don't know, I just different, you know. No, I haven't been taking my medication. But I was like, am I really addicted? Because like I can go a day without it. Like I've gone a day without it, but now like today I'm just like, I didn't have any yesterday, and today I'm just like, oh my god, my life is fucked. I'm so stupid. Like I don't even know how I'm alive right now. I'm on so many medications, and no, I've been taking my antidepressants. That's the only thing. Because if I don't,
you know, I think one of the main reasons why she didn't take her antidepressants is because she was taking the Coca-Cola. Like I said, do you want your antidepressants or do you want Coca-Cola? Because I would think that'd be dangerous to take both together. Right? Wouldn't it be dangerous to mix those two? To take an antidepressant and be taking Coca-Cola at the same time? Like, wouldn't they interact badly with each other? So she had a choice. Take her antidepressants, which she needed, which would have helped her, or take Coca-Cola. And she chose Coca-Cola. Yeah, it would cause psychosis. So she decided, I'm going to take the Coca-Cola, which I don't need, versus the stuff that I do need. Yep. Mix and match all drugs without a care. Yep. Not recommended. Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd be good. So she chose the one that she didn't need over the one she did.
I wasn't going to tell anybody because now nobody trusts you anymore after you tell them. You know what I mean? You just get into it like it's fun to do at first, like someone said, and then I'm thinking of doing that though, like logging off and like seeing what I can do for help because I actually feel like I can call somewhere and get help with addiction to like drugs, but when I was addicted to food, I felt a lot more alone. This is the last thing I needed in my life, isn't it? I guess I have to log off and go. I didn't expect people to be supportive. Like,
You know what, Chantal? You want attention for an addiction, but you don't want help for the addiction. You just want the attention and you want the money. That's all. You want the attention and you want the money, but you don't want the help. And you don't want to heal it. Because if you healed it, what would you use to get attention? Honestly, what would your content be? What would you talk about? You want people to worry about you. You're constantly wanting people to worry about you. Thank you, Radioactive. Why am I still pulling for her? Does that mean I'm as bad as she is after all she's done? Why do I still want her to overcome herself? I think I have an answer for you, Radioactive. Because we are all human. And we have our humility hardwired into us. We're hardwired to care about each other. Even if the person next to you is a piece of shit, which she is, she's a piece of shit. We are hardwired to care about each other. You know, like if anybody's ever been in a relationship with someone who's a piece of shit, on some level, you still care about them. You have a good heart. You're a kind-hearted person. That is who you are. And even though Foodie is rotten to the core, you know, like people still care. And I'm going to keep it real and I'm going to keep it honest. I look at Foodie, I listen to Foodie, and I'm not trying to be negative here. I think she's reached the stage with all her addictions that she's too far gone. I've been watching her for years, and I haven't seen any moment yet where she's fighting back against her addictions. Like, I haven't seen any live streams where she comes online and she's like, why the fuck am I doing this? You know, like the frustration, being frustrated with herself, hating the addiction, can't stand it anymore. I haven't seen that yet. What I see in front of me is somebody who's given up, that they are resigned themselves to how things are. Like the feeling is, this is my life. This is my audience. This is my channel. This is how I make money. I'm too far gone. For me to change myself I would need a lot of work. A lot of dedication. She put herself into a corner in a way where she grew her audience off of the food addiction, having it, exploiting it, finding people to fund it. She put herself in a corner. And although she could get herself out, she doesn't want to. Because getting herself out of the corner would mean what? It would mean she would have to stop doing the content that she's doing currently. And she would have to care for herself. And she relies way too fucking much on those enablers, doesn't she? Like feeders pay very, very well. So if she changed her content and if, say, she started doing exercise content and eating healthy, there may not be people that will give her money for that. Like she's dedicated to her habits and her addictions and getting the funding for such. But if she went a different way, the money may not come in. So she's in a corner of her own making. And she has basically just said, I quit. I give up. This is my life. I'm already really sick. What's the point? What's the point in trying? I'm just going to give in and let happen whatever's going to happen. And I'm going to say something else, and this may seem really hateful. It's not. It's just an opinion. I think, this is just me talking, I don't wish this for her. This is just the feeling that she's putting off to other people. I think that she eats herself to oblivion every day, hoping that she passes in her sleep. She thinks that's how it's going to happen. That she eats a bunch of food and she passes in her sleep. That it's going to be peaceful. It's going to be no pain. She's going to pass in her sleep. It may not go that way. It may not be that simple. Again, I don't wish that for her, but it's like she's waiting for something to happen to her. Something maybe not good. But in the meantime, she's in the waiting room, like she's waiting for something to happen. I'm not wishing that for Foodie. That's just the energy she's putting off of, like, I'm going to eat this food, which no longer gives me pleasure. You can see it on her face. She eats food and she's not excited about it. She's not happy about it. It's like, this is what I got to do for money. It is what it is. She's just letting whatever happen is going to happen, and she's not trying to slow it down, and she's not trying to stop it. She said the other day that she feels a sense of doom. Well, it's up to her to fix it. But that's just how I feel. Like she's just waiting for something to happen. And it's something that's not good. And she wants everyone to watch in the meantime. I'm going to say something else. Don't take offense to this. But I am honestly wondering if Foodie keeps the camera on herself all the time, because when it happens, she wants everyone to watch. She wants everyone to be there when it happens. So when it happens, she won't be alone. And that is another reason why I won't react to her lives, because I don't want to see that. I'm not interested in that final moment like that. But she doesn't like to be alone. And if something were to happen, she's not alone when it happens. So.
Expected a lot more hate, honestly, to be honest. So I'm actually like I feel a bit better that Ozempic. At first, yeah, I mean, like it really did help me lose some weight. So that is, when I wasn't even doing it at first. So, but no, it's not a miracle drug or anything for sure. I mean, even now I still watch what I eat though. So, but yeah, it does definitely, like when you do that, that's why you don't eat. Like didn't eat once for like 3 days. I have a lot to tell a doctor. I don't know. Like, I feel like I should just I don't know what's going on. I haven't been on my blood thinners in like months. It makes me really mean, peeper pooper. I get so mean. And I was in denial too. Like when people are like, you're an addict. And I'm just like, no, I can stop anytime I want to, I don't have any. I honestly don't. I have none left, for real. I haven't had any today. As you can see, my pupils are a normal size. And yesterday, too. I didn't have any yesterday. Very, 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 very expensive. It is. I have to go to the bathroom. 40 kilos, $1,000. It's very strong, too. Very strong stuff.
What?
And it was all mine. I didn't share it.
I
didn't do it with anybody.
No. What'd you say? What'd you say about the rugs you were taking? Say that again.
For a normal size. And yesterday, too. I didn't have any yesterday. Very, 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 very expensive. It is. I have to go to the bathroom. 40 kilos, $1,000. That's very.
What? What? Wow.
Strong too. Very strong stuff. And
Foodie, something you should know about things like Coca-Cola. Do you know that when you buy Coca-Cola, it's never going to be pure? Ever. Never. It's always going to be stepped on and mixed with other things. Dealers do that so they can stretch the product and sell more of it. And anything can be added to the powder. It could be like harmful things or harmless things, like depending on what they want to mix it with. They can put all kinds of shit in there and you would never know. It could be anything from like laxatives or powdered sugar or rat poison. You don't know what the fuck's in there. You have no idea. And I don't know what you're doing these days, but here's something you should know, you dumb bitch. Did you know that a lot of Coca-Cola dealers are putting fentanyl in Coca-Cola? Just because it makes it more addictive. Yeah, you might want to stop doing that shit. And if you don't know what fentanyl is, it's elephant tranquilizer. A lot of people have lost their lives because of that. A lot of dealers putting that in there. So you might want to be careful about what you stick up your nose.
All mine. I didn't share it. I didn't do it with anybody. Oh no, that was mine. That's why I feel so bad, because like, no, it wasn't from him. This is me. That's what I'm saying. It's not him at all. For real. No, it doesn't, Penny. That's why you have to keep doing it. So, the nose blowing, yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if I do gain some weight back, it's not going to be everything. I'm not going back up to 400 pounds. I'm not doing it. I'm not. At all. No, it's like 7 grams. No. Sorry. It was a mixture of the allergies. Like, as you can see, I still have allergies. But it was that too.
Boy, she switched around real quick, didn't she? So we went from sitting up and we were crying about, I'm addicted to Coca-Cola, to laying down and almost bragging about the amount that she's doing. Wow. So you're having a breakdown moment. That didn't last. Now we're almost bragging about the amount that we were doing, which means you're probably never going to stop. Well, look at the amount that I did, because you're an idiot.
Hey, Steve. Like blood thinners. I feel like I should go to like a hospital and be like, I didn't take my blood thinners and I've been doing this, and or maybe I really don't want to go to the hospital. No, I wasn't going to tell you, because even Bibi said, you're kind of like, people have a bad image of you right now. You're not really succeeding. You should wait till you're like a success and then talk about it. But the thing is like, I got the groceries, I came home, put them all away, and then I was putting the stuff in the fridge and I just couldn't stop thinking about it, and then I started getting shaky, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about salmon right now.
You know what? I want to say something about Foodie's adult content, D-Pool. I'm in the adult industry, so I can't be a hypocrite and shake my finger at Foodie. But there is a time and a place for everything. If Foodie were doing the feeder shit off camera, I would say, do your thing. Do what you need to do. Although you shouldn't be doing it because it's bad for your health and you're already really, really sick. My problem with her is that she does it on social media where it don't need to be. She does it in front of all of us, and that's not where it belongs. Her getting on camera tonight and just stuffing her face, I mean, come on now. And then she denies that she does it. When we know what she does. It's obvious. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. You're not making enough. You got a $2,000 a month apartment. You're spending like $3,000 a month on food and whatever. So 3 + 5, that's 7. This isn't counting the green products that she buys on a regular basis. So what are we up to now, chat? Like $7 grand? Where exactly is this $7,000 coming from? Not that I'm pocket watching you, Foodie, but sus is sus. Where's this money coming from? You're not making that on Kick. You're not on long enough. You eat your weight in food. Why are you denying what you do? Just come right out and say it. Yes, I do Foodie content. We know. I've known for years, bitch. I've been clocking you since day one. We know. Which makes me wonder, chat. It makes me wonder. Someone like Hungry Fat Chick, she's come out and said, yes, I do the Foodie content and I do adult content as well. And you know what? People don't give Candy a problem because she's honest. It makes me wonder what kind of content that Foodie is doing that she is so ashamed of. Is it food content? Is it something beyond food content and she don't want people to know? And she's constantly worried that it's going to come back around and be exposed? What shit are you doing, Foodie? Are you doing the adult baby content? What are you doing? What are you doing that you are covering up? It makes me wonder, what is it that you can't talk about?
I just don't. I hope that I won't lose any friends over it. I know. Like, I can't even believe this is my life. And that's why I feel like I've just been ignoring everybody. My family, my friends, I haven't talked to them forever. And because I just wanted to just do that. Hide away and do it all day. Yeah. I had my own little setup here with my in my drawer. I was watching, you know how people watch 600 Pound Life? Like, I used to watch 600 Pound Life. Just try
if Foodie came forward and said, yes, I do feeder content, you'd be like, oh, okay. Well, we knew that. We knew that. Why can't she say it? What would be so bad about her saying it? Hell, she might get more requests if she did. Just come out and say it. Yeah, I do feeder content. What? What? I do feeder content. So does Hungry Fat Chick. What? You all know. What can't she talk about? What kind of content is she doing that she can't talk about? That she will never let YouTube know about?
Motivate me to not eat. And people do that watch me too. And now I was watching like soft white underbelly and like addiction video, like people who follow people with addictions around, to try to like scare myself, like if I don't change, this is my future. No, I was taking the Ozempic too. Desiree Rap, I know you think we are hater nation, but it's not true. We saw the signs that family members have gone through it. And so thank you, Desiree. I think that's why I said something, because I know if I didn't and just kept it in, you know, I have to tell the doctors, yeah. So embarrassing. I'm still on my antidepressants, Brooke. I don't know how that messes with everything, because I know powder like makes your brain chemistry all fucked up. Well, doctor will be tomorrow, but tonight I'm gonna research some treatment, like some counselors, addictions counselors. Sign up for the therapy. I actually have to watch how I spend my money right now, because I spent a lot of money. Not just that, but I need to save it. I need to move and everything. So much. I just made my life 1,000 times fucking harder. And when I had that breakdown, I just felt like I've been neglecting my cats. Like, cats can tell when something's wrong. I can't even believe I even thought about like even ever leaving them.
You know what's? I'm getting struck by something. You guys have seen me in Queen Booger, my baby. And there's several of you in the audience that you got pets too. Yes or no? When you're feeling bad, when you're sick, when you're feeling upset, what do your pets do? Say it. What do they do? They're all over you like a disease. They're like all up in your grill. Why aren't her pets coming to comfort her? Where's BBJ and Sam? They're not coming to comfort her. And they're all up in your face. So Booger. And you Booger. Baby. Booger gets all up in my face. Booger's very protective of Mama. I mean, I don't have a house cat. I have our little guardian. When she hears noise, she starts growling at it. I go to the door, she goes with me. I go in the bathroom, she wants to know that I'm safe in there. I lay in bed, she's got to lay right next to me. Or she's got to lay on top of me. That's my little guardian. Why aren't her pets near her? You boogers. The queen protects her servant. Speaking of cat guardians, hello. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bibby. Where are her cats?
Where are they? You know, I feel like I haven't been myself. Like I don't think clearly. Like I can't think clearly. Scatterbrained. And I got 2 blueberry cinnamon and 1 vanilla indica, so I can smoke and pass out and just try to. And I'm not gonna get all crazy on live streams anymore. And you know, I wasn't planning on even talking about this. I just like snapped in the kitchen when I was putting stuff away, and I was like, I don't have the energy, the enthusiasm right now to start cooking and all that crap, you know. I actually flushed the rest of what I had in the toilet at the do I have anything personal in here? This is the drawer it was in. Oh, my vibrator, sorry. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not, there's nothing.
Hush up, Foodie, hush up. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Hey, Radioactive, Booger has always been calm and natural in your arms. You don't yell, fumble, or use your cat as a prop. Nope, look at this. Here, we're doing it. We're doing it. There we go. How many times have you seen her do this with me? She's doing the baby cradle thing. Get the baby. She's been doing this since she was a little girl with her face. Baby. I'm not forcefully holding her. She wants this. Come here. And you're right. I don't scream at my cat. I don't shriek. I'm quiet. Booger's quiet. Aren't you, Bugs? Come here. Have I had Booger since she was a kitten? Yes. She was, I think I've shown pictures on my community post. She was little. And she had a great big head. When I got her, she was a little teeny tiny thing with a great big head. And she bonded with me the first night I got her. I got pictures of the first night that I had her, and she laid on my chest and went to sleep. She got a little head, huh, Booger? Yes. You got a little big head. Here, I can't touch anything. There we go. Hi, baby. Hi. All right, back to this. What do you got in your drawer, Foodie? What is this mess?
Do I have anything personal in here? This is the drawer it was in. Oh, my vibrator, sorry. I'm sorry about that. So, it's not, there's nothing in here. I would just keep it like right here. But I had, oh, oops, a bag.
You know, showing us the drawer means nothing. You could always put the Coca-Cola somewhere else. Like, I don't know what she thought she was doing, showing us this drawer. Oh, it's not in there. I don't have any more. You can always put it in your purse or somewhere else. Look, guys, I don't have it anymore. Like you can't move it. Like you can't put it in your bra.
There's a bag. It's an empty bag. I had a little jar with a, like a little thing, like a snuff jar. And I flushed the stuff, and it wasn't much, but I flushed a little bit. I get irritated. Yeah, I'm so.
I guarantee you, Foodie didn't flush anything. She probably just did it all and tried to act like she flushed it. We saw an empty bag, but we didn't see her flush anything. So she did this stream for attention, like, I'm addicted to Coca-Cola and I'm done with it now. Well, then why didn't you flush it on camera? Show some proof. Why didn't you flush it? Like, I am done. Flush it on camera. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to take your word for it. Flush what? The Coca-Cola, the baggie. She didn't flush the baggie.
Irritable. I hate the feeling. I don't even like what it feels like. Like, for a very short period of time, and then you get like, oh man, the good is good. And
ma'am, stop your lying. Why the F you lying? You know you're always lying. Ma'am, you don't do $4,000 or something that you hate doing. What are you talking about? If you did, that's a crazy expression. That's scary. If you didn't like it, why did you do $4,000 worth of it? Does that even make sense? I hated the way it made me feel, but I'm going to buy $4,000 worth of that thing and do it anyway. If you hate something, you only do it once, and then you don't do it ever again. You obviously liked it because you kept doing it.
And the bad is even worse. And, you know, it's like, oh, I hate that feeling. I hate it. You can't sleep. You can't eat. Like, what? You know? Like, this is what happens, people, when you don't address your issues. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. And I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be back tonight. All right. See you later. Bye, guys.
All right. So that was the video. I just want to see y'all. We just went back in time, Foodie and all her habits. And I think I'll end it here. So I want to thank you guys for coming by. Hope you enjoyed this retro stream. And maybe we'll do another one later. Depends on what Foodie's doing. I really don't have any hope that she'll do something entertaining. I wish that she did. That way we can react to her current content. But until she does this triggering content, I'm sticking with the retro reacts. So thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate you. For those that are here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you'd like. And take care, everybody. Bye.